Woo! Because that fucking song plays on the playing it.
It's not even coming.
Oh, it's not.
It's not like the. It's not like the music you hear when you at home. You got to pay your bill. It's going through the web thing.
That was him.
Oh my
It'd be different if it was like somebody really took off on
here and then
Right.
but not
You said he got caught at Dollar Tree, so Dollar General, so ain't no way. But he got
should be.
Come on, cuz. Raw District Live. Yo. Straight from 5-5 Crib.
Not good enough.
It definitely sounds inappropriate. We're promoting violence. Definitely promoting violence.
What the fuck? Welcome to the Raw District podcast, man. I'm Drew Dawson. We got Jordan Rice in here.
Snello.
We got J Rob. And we got Eli Brown in the motherfucking building, man. But still, y'all, we took a week off. How's everybody feeling about podcasting this week?
Love it. Fuck this shit. Let's get out of here. No.
It's a late show. It's a late show for sure, bro.
It's a blessing.
How do you feel about podcasting, bro?
Honestly, bro, after this week, bro, I don't even fucking know.
Do you feel encroached?
What's that mean?
What does that mean? That's right.
You
know what encroachment
tight.
is. They say it in the NFL. Encroachment.
Yeah, it's like somebody's on you, kinda. Somebody's coming up in your shit.
Pressure, almost.
No, I just feel like I just feel like I don't like the way the culture of talking on the internet is getting.
Mostly because of Rogan?
It's been a bunch of things all over the last like 3 years, and now it's getting to the point where it's starting to attack people who, you know, I look up to, and I'm in I'm in that realm of that comedy world where I get them type of people.
Mm-hmm.
But and the whole just talking freely and just that's a good first topic anyway. The Joe Rogan shit. I don't agree with nothing he said. He was completely wrong, but I just don't understand why people have to be perfect to have a voice. Like, that's my only thing. Like,
It's a good way to put it.
if you put anybody in front of a mic for thousands of hours, they're gonna say some shit that you can twist up and make it's gonna look completely bad. And that was the worst. That was the worst you could find of somebody like Joe Rogan, because he's always been a solid dude for the most part. You know what I mean? But the N-word thing, man, that
Just seems really ignorant.
He said the N-word?
Like 24 times, bro.
well, on his podcast, he was explaining things like in context. He was never like, you know how the English teacher read
To Kill a Mockingbird?
Yeah. He was doing it like that. But it was like 6 years ago when he stopped doing it, and now he he understands or whatever. But they pulled that shit back, all those clips, and they put it together out of context, so it just looks like he's just dropping the N word. Like,
but yeah, you could even tell when you're listening to it, the way he's saying it as well. It's like it's him describing somebody else saying it for the most part.
Yeah.
But there's been a few, and he was like, "That can I say that on here?" Like it's like he's trying to be edgy or something. But I mean, I get it. But yeah, if you learn from it,
and I think that was the tricky thing, because usually when somebody comes out and we hear about them saying the N word, it's automatic like, all right, fuck them.
They obviously never listened to a Ralphie May stand up.
He used to drop it.
What?
Ralphie May's black, bro.
That's fuck.
See, and he's in that realm. He's in that realm of comedy, and I don't think it's right at all. He should never use that. He got educated. I think he was ignorant toward it.
Yeah.
And he thought he thought he can get away with more than he could, and he got a little too comfortable.
Yeah, exactly.
But,
he even said it in his very first stand-up special on Netflix.
Who? Joe Rogan?
Yeah. And it was the same type of thing. He was like, "There's 2 words that people hate," and like what? Like that's not even a good joke. He's just trying to cause controversy.
One thing I would not defend though is my beard today. By the way, this shit's throwing me off. I should have took care of that before I got here. Apologize, viewers. But one thing I can't defend is the censorship. Like, I can't get behind just censoring people. I don't care what the fuck you believe. Somebody out there, can benefit from you or benefit from that. Somebody thinks like you. So, like, this censorship is crazy to me. And it seemed like a hit job. Like, they couldn't get in with the COVID misinformation a couple weeks ago. So they had the Karens went to work and they had them.
Bro, that's what I thought everything was about. Like, I saw the shit. Oh, he's talking about the mask bullshit or whatever. I'm like, all right, who gives a fuck? Fuck that. You gonna take your shit off of Spotify because he's on there? Who cares? But then I heard some shit. I'm like, he's talking about nigga this, nigga that. What? Shit was weird as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely is. It seems like a witch hunt. And it's the timing of it was just obvious. Like, they couldn't get it with that, so they had to get him with something else.
Yeah.
But like, I can't defend that because there's no reason for you to say that shit. But times have changed since when he even stopped saying it as well.
Yeah, but this always been like, nah, bro.
He just ain't saying it on camera anymore. He still says it.
And this is my.
If you're comfortable to say it on camera, you're saying it.
I wonder he's got hella black friends. Like Dave Chappelle is one of his best comedian friends. So I'm curious to see his opinion on it.
Yeah, you see how many black people came to the defense of him because it's not racist. It was ignorance. He thought he was too comfortable on camera. He started talking like he was reading a book, trying to describe some shit, and it just backfired. But like, it's ignorance. There's no way. I've listened to so many hours of that guy, and I've never felt no racist.
Yeah,
it's just weird to me that they're going like they're doing that.
Yeah, it has to be a learning experience. And I haven't heard a statement or anything from him. Did he put one out?
Yeah, he apologized for it, and he said he hasn't used it in 6 years because he was educated back then, and he had a podcast with Akash recently, and he was talking about he was relieved because he knew the video was out there. It already went viral multiple times, so he wanted to address it anyway. So it's like,
oh, so shit, wash your hands with it. It's done then.
I mean, yeah, it's not hateful. The way he was saying it wasn't hateful. And
the context.
That's what makes you racist.
Yeah, it's like I've never thought that he feels like he's superior to black people.
So is Leonardo DiCaprio racist because he said nigga 84 times in Django?
Not at all.
Like,
is Quentin Tarantino for writing it in the script?
Nah, because I think
you got to tell the story.
Yeah, it's just reality, and if I feel like
it was a bit excessive though, and he wrote himself to say it in the script.
He was on an interview for that publicity tour. He was on an interview and he said it on the interview in front of some black people. He's like, man.
My thing is like, so obviously he probably got checked for it by somebody behind the scenes, and it's like he's always surrounded by black people. He's in the comedy scene. Yeah. It's like there's no way that he can be a racist, and all these people powerful like Dave Chappelle. They're good friends.
Yeah.
He had
they tour all the time together.
What's the dude, the record label owner?
Snoop Dogg now. Hey.
No, oh yeah. He's supposed to be tied to the mob. Jay Prince.
Oh.
Yeah, Jay Prince came to his defense. Like,
Jay Prince got your back. You can't go against nobody.
yeah, it's a learning experience, man. But what's scary to me is the fact that the media can attack somebody like that and just decide to press a button and be like, yo, that person doesn't need to have a voice no more. Like,
But is Spotify gonna kick him off their platform for saying it?
Hell no.
They're making too much money,
And
off
they
of
don't
him.
care. They say it.
Facts.
I'm sure
Get
they're
over
white
it.
execs, and they, they've always been probably rich people. I don't know. I'm kind of like talking out of my ass right now, but seems like it.
Just get over this shit, man.
It's kind of what the industry's always been about, and if they are making money and it causes controversy. So if you actually feel that way, you're probably gonna listen more to Rogan. I'm sure his ratings went up.
Yeah,
that's
they
what
did.
always happens. Yeah,
Yeah,
And
but
that's
now you got to go back and actually watch the videos, not the clips, but the actual videos of what he was talking about. You got to go back.
they took them down. They Spotify took those.
the specific ones.
They're out
Yeah.
there somewhere though. You can find them somewhere.
Somebody spliced them on you.
Yeah, so you got to go back and listen to it, and then that's gonna just run his numbers up even more. So
And one thing to point out is I don't know what the point of all this was. His success came from YouTube, and then when he went to Spotify, his numbers dropped. So they're trying to kick him off Spotify to go back to YouTube for what?
Where his numbers are booming and he's getting paid more.
Yeah, like I don't understand what the whole fight
Yeah.
is for real.
He's gonna get. Honestly, that's a good point because I stopped listening to him when he went to Spotify just because I don't listen to Spotify. So I kind of just like was like, okay, whatever.
Yeah, the other one was the Planet of the Apes.
Stupid.
Attempted joke he tried to make, and that's another one where right in the moment he was like, "Oh no, that was." He literally said, "Oh, that was racist. That was a fucking stupid joke." So it's like those type of things. Those are not the threats. Those are not the people we need to be attacking for
Yeah.
racism. It's like, okay, he's dumb as hell. Educate his ass and let him know. Like, but there's another thing too. His intro has an ape in it. I don't know how many times I've heard Joe Rogan call himself an ape and other humans apes, and he compares them. So I don't think he went into that statement thinking all black people look like apes. He literally thinks all humans look like apes.
Can you really blame a comedian for saying certain shit? Like you can't
To an extent,
you can't blame Dave Chappelle for talking about the transgender shit when he put in his stand up that he was at the club dancing with a transgender.
It's just gotta be funny.
You can't blame him for talking about
that, and that's a good way to do it.
you know.
Like you like.
Good.
Motherfuckers is gonna be offended regardless. So just say what you gonna say. You're gonna have those who gonna love the shit, and of course you're gonna have those who gonna think the shit is bullshit.
Yeah.
So just say it. Say what the fuck you gotta say.
And we were also talking about a clip that he had hair back then. This is a clip they pulled that he had. He's been
Man,
bald.
we don't leave that man alone. I didn't even what.
It's
I don't really dive into that shit about white people saying nigga or doing this or doing that because I don't give a fuck. Like there's people here who are trying not to call me a nigga to my face every day. Like I don't give a fuck about what this man who I'll never meet says.
and my thing about racism. My main thing is like I don't give a fuck about what a peer or somebody I work with or anybody around me thinks about me.
Yeah.
You're not required to like every human being, and if that's because of their skin, so be it. But it's when those people get in power and they start controlling things. So if I looked at Joe Rogan, I was like, he's never put a black person on his the most powerful podcast.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay, he's kind of being a gatekeeper. He doesn't fuck with black people, but that's not the case. He literally he's always putting people on. Like he just had a podcast where he's sitting down with Snoop Dogg. He sat down with Jay Prince. He sits down with Dave Chappelle. Like. These people would not fuck with that guy if he was a racist.
Yeah,
That's all. That's really all I feel about it.
yeah. I never.
You
got
got
that.
black
I never
people
got
that was
that
kicking
vibe.
in with Trump.
Hmm?
You had black people that was kicking in with Trump, trying to figure out what was going on.
And
I'm
I
not
don't
talking
think-
like the Kanye thing, but I'm talking like Steve Harvey, fucking. I think Bow Wow was with him or some shit.
I don't even call them motherfucking
Bow
racist.
Wow.
Like if
you can't call them racist without going to sit down and having a conversation with them to see where their head is at.
right.
Yeah, you should be able to do that even if it is the opposition. That's the most important part. That's why serial killers get
about
caught
the,
because they get profiled and shit.
The movie The Black Klansman.
Yeah,
I still ain't seen it.
That's a great movie.
Still ain't seen it. I need
You
to
need
see,
to
that shit.
Open that door real quick.
But you think about that, like he literally, the dude literally changed like the Grand fucking Dragon, whatever the fuck they call it. Yeah, literally changed his mind because he was kicking it with a black dude.
He had him on the show too.
The Grand Wizard dude?
Yeah. Whoa, no, the
or the black dude.
The black dude who you know.
See, you can't call me racist. I'm here to educate you. And that's the first thing people need to do is educate. Like, don't just come after me. Like, I don't fucking know shit. I'm speaking off of how I feel and the research I've done. If there's something that I'm missing, shit, just let me know, bitch.
And that was the thing. That was the thing about the
misinformation. My bad.
That was the thing about the misinformation thing for me too. When it was spreading, when you supposedly spreading misinformation about COVID. What's up, y'all? It's like these news outlets, they spread misinformation, but it's their job to be correct. This dude we're talking about is a UFC commentator. You know what I'm saying? He's
former
a comedian.
Legend.
He used to make motherfuckers eat bull balls on NBC.
And cockroaches and sleep with worms, nigga.
Man.
Shit was so fucked up.
Fucked up.
Yeah, it was.
Great concept.
But 30 bands.
You ain't making shit. You a Toyota Corolla, brand new, fully loaded.
Bronco.
Great cars.
Ford Bronco.
So, what you were saying about how far people can go with comedy, I think it's got to be funny, and if you take if you make multiple attempts at being funny and being edgy, and nobody's fucking with it, that's not for you.
But so here's the thing with that though. Most comedians are going off their real life, what happens to them in their real life. So if you got into an altercation where you just call somebody a nigga, I mean, if it's a funny altercation or you can make it funny, you got to talk about it.
But
if it's somebody
funny.
If somebody don't like it, I mean, they ain't gonna
like
like
a hate
it.
crime, bro.
But how?
All you gotta do is spit on him.
I'm not saying it's a white dude, but if I get into it and call this dude a nigga,
that's different.
How's it different? Just because I'm not white?
Yeah.
Nah.
It's way different.
Nah.
So
if I call him fucking Osama bin Laden, is that a hate crime? He ain't fucking Iraqi or whatever the fuck, are you?
Yeah, but that's different though.
I don't know.
He said, "Are you?"
I don't know.
Still believes it.
I gotta.
No, I think it's way different because it's the whole reason we're talking about this. White people can't say that shit. So if you say it to somebody,
white people can say whatever the fuck they want.
But if you're angry and you say it, it's obviously you.
They can.
My thing is though.
Now, if you get your ass beat for that, hey, it's out of my hands, homie.
Exactly. Yeah, like the regulating what people say and what they can't say is unfair when we can say cracker all day long. It's unfair when we can have so much fun with race.
I mean,
we can have hella fun with race. You know how if you watch any black stand-up comedian, tell me 60 to 70% of their stand-up bit is not about race and stereotyping.
Bro,
that's it. All this
even Tony Hinchcliffe, like his shit. Every Kill Tony, he says some racist shit just to be funny, and most of the time it is funny.
Bro, literally, I need people to understand this. Everybody in the world is racist.
Elaborate.
Oh, hell yeah.
How many times have you just seen some shit like that's some white shit?
Oh yeah, I believe
that's not racist.
I don't think that's racism.
Like that's racism.
That's prejudice.
No,
that's like stereotyping people. But like racism
is hate.
It's thinking you're better than somebody. Because like I'll crack a white joke, but then I'll crack a black joke. Then I'll crack a Mexican joke.
Crack a joke.
Because I don't think nobody is superior to anybody.
Okay, so if racism is hate, why can't he say nigga if he's not hate? If he has no ill intention?
You tell us, man. You're the black man.
The blackest man.
Speak to the people.
I don't give a fuck.
Tell them what you want.
I don't give. You say whatever you want. Now if you get your shit swole after that, that's on you.
And that's the thing. Who the fuck was gonna approach Joe Rogan about this shit?
Right.
That's the.
You come on Twitter talking about how he's short and shit, and he was
like, I punch you in your mouth. That is what it is.
He'll kick your head off.
He will beat the fuck out of you. You see that? His like spinning back kick on that bag. It almost hit the fucking ceiling.
I just feel like don't make it uncomfortable. Don't make it uncomfortable. It's one thing you rapping the song, nigga, you let it fly. I ain't gonna say, "Oh, chill out," bro. You know what I mean? But if it sounds weird when we approach each other, we getting ready to greet each other. What's up, my nigga? And it sounds funny.
Yeah,
like you forcing it. Like you know what I mean? And nah, don't do that.
Yeah, that's not what he was doing. He
don't. Your boy Milk 7-4. He says it. Ain't no one gonna press him.
I think he stopped saying it though.
He's white.
Yeah.
Yeah, like sometimes
he grew up. He was like the only white dude in the hood, and his sisters were black, and he like got adopted by a black family and shit.
So this is where it's getting sticky because sometimes I like, and I try to limit myself saying that word because just I don't even like it. I think it's a crutch to when people can't really talk that well. So I used to use it, and I got called out on YouTube. They're like, "What the fuck are you saying that for? Are your parents black or something?" Like, because I look Middle Eastern, I look Hispanic. So like, literally, how are we gonna get to the point?
I don't know.
Alibaba looking ass.
You look like
On the camera.
But that's the thing. Who can say it and who
Not for you,
can't?
buddy.
Yeah.
Because if we're getting down to
you, buddy?
nitpicking,
Yeah.
like how we gonna regulate that? You're half, so you can say
Nigga.
yeah.
Fuck out of here.
So I only say half the word.
Shit.
Good.
I'm saying I don't ever really say it.
To me, it's a cultural thing. Like
I've
I
said
grew
it.
up, my dad's black, my mom's white. I wasn't around my mom's family too much. It was always the black family. I was always around the black side, so I always heard it. It was casual. It was like if you speak Spanish in front of a 2-year-old or whatever, they'll end up learning
Yeah.
Spanish because that's within their culture. I think people need to stop thinking about like the color.
It's not that black and white.
It's just like sometimes it's the cultural thing
Because
because
see what you did there.
some white people have an N-word pass and some black people don't. In some places, I'm so serious. Like some white people are born in the hood who have more of a N-word pass than somebody who was like a nerdy black dude who just doesn't know nothing about the hood. Like
So is nigga only?
I think
Is it only-
the hard R. That's what Joe Rogan was doing with the hard R.
He was doing the hard.
Now that's
R.
not acceptable.
That's what I'm saying.
That's for black people only. I
He was
feel.
doing the hard
and
R.
what black people are saying the hard R. What?
Tyus called me that the other day.
Why do we even use that word anymore?
Bro, I got a homeboy. He's trying to get everybody off the word nigga, but he be calling me nigga all the time. I'm like, fuck you. But if someone walks up to him that he really don't fuck with, like, yo, what's up, my nigga? He's like, what's up, my nigger? And they'll look at him like, bro, what the fuck you call me? Like, what's the difference there? Oh, are we not the same here? Like,
That's
people
the
be trying to fight him. Like, what are you mad about? You literally just call me the same thing, though.
That's where it gets weird. Like if you're
There's intent, bro.
if you're around a group of friends and you like, man, I beat your ass, bro. Or where it's a different situation, I'm like, hey, dog, fuck this game, I'll beat your ass, bro. That's context.
Yeah.
That's it's totally different. Like
He was like, bro, I thought we were cool, man.
I thought we squashed it.
Man,
yeah, but white people stop saying that. Don't say the hard
Yeah,
R,
stop
especially
saying
on
it,
a
dude.
podcast that gets viewed by millions. The fuck is what?
It's
What the
not
fuck?
edgy anymore. It's just annoying. You get like we don't
I
care.
can't help. Sometimes I can't help but say it. It's just
The word is way deeper than y'all are trying to explain, and I can see that too. But
We're
at,
trying to explain it. What are you talking about? Facebook user, get a fucking profile.
but at the same time, man, as we evolve through time, that word changes whether you like it or not because its definitions change. Look at the English language from back in the day and compare it to now. A lot of words were a lot deeper back then than they are fucking now, but that's evolution.
I mean, think about the King's English. Niggas really spoke like thou and
Thou,
this.
yeah. Like imagine a motherfucker talking about thou.
You know what I mean? I mean, fuck that. I'm not doing that. Does thou want thy breakfast?
It's me, Travis.
I think that we should definitely just not care what anybody says unless it's like hateful.
I don't. You say whatever the fuck you want to me. As long, if you come at me on some hot shit, you might get some hot shit inside you. Don't play.
Now with the misinformation shit about COVID, I feel like that
Nobody has the right information.
that's what I'm saying. At the beginning of this thing, I was told that don't wear a mask because they were trying to preserve masks so we didn't run out. So they were trying to downplay the importance of masks at the beginning of this, and then months later they were like, "Oh no, the masks are effective. Wear them." So how is that not misinformation? How are we're all watching this together? Like what correct information is there about this?
Right.
Bro, when you're what
Everything's
is
in
this?
real time.
Year two,
too.
year three? What year is this for COVID? 2?
Too, yeah.
So we're in year 2 of this shit, and they don't have a fucking vaccine that works. They don't have all the information. They keep finding new variants. Where the fuck these variants coming from? They keep coming up with shit. Don't nobody know the goddamn shit.
It's all in real time. Everybody's learning at the same time. So
Yeah, and I believe I'll say this on this podcast, man. I believe in the vaccine now. Like, just go get it. Like for real. Listen to your doctors. Don't listen to idiots like us. But at the same
or
time,
Joe Rogan.
Yeah, but at the same, exactly.
I know what I'm talking about. I listen to Dr. Fauci.
At the same time, I believe people should have the right to question, because
Facts.
the CDC literally changed the definition of vaccine. They went from a complete immunity, and they changed that shit to it kind of gives you immunity, because they changed it to better this vaccine and make people more people want to go get it. So why are we changing definitions? Like, I don't understand that.
Yeah.
At all.
That's what scares me and keeps me from getting that shit. I don't know what the fuck they got going on with that shit. Cause they don't know what the fuck they got going on with that shit. You ain't finna put that up in me. Got me fucked up. Now I got a whole other arm growing out my chest, nigga.
And the point of a vaxxer would say is like, we don't know the long-term effects of COVID. So it could be 10 times worse to keep catching this shit without a vaccine. So I see that. But at the same time, I understand like people being skeptical about it. There's been literally in the history books times where we've been injected with shit and it fucked us up. So
syphilis,
so for motherfuckers to get online and make people feel bad about that shit, it's selfish to me. And I think like it's a power thing. I think people love looking at the comment section and seeing what people agree with the most, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a kill him with this." Like,
right,
bro, think for your fucking self. At some point,
at the end of the day, you know what the fuck you want to do with your body. If
people
you
want to
go get that shit, go get it. Go get it.
And I just talked to my boss about the vaccine for this new position, and she's like, "Nah, the company ain't gonna make you do that. I don't give a fuck if you go get it or not. But to go over here and work, you might have to get it." Otherwise, you ain't gonna be able to go. I'm like,
that's what sucked. That's what's scary. I hate that shit. I almost didn't. I was like, kind of scared of the Santino show because the venues have an option to give the performer, kind of free reign to the rules they want to do. So that does come into play on your opinion too.
Did y'all hear about the Super Bowl? Like you gotta be fully vaccinated or you gotta have a negative COVID test, and they got COVID testing sites at the game.
Well, that's cool.
And if you test positive, no matter how much you pay for that ticket, you can't get in.
And them tickets,
and then you try to sell that bitch on the street, nigga. You gonna get a cool $500 for that $30,000 ticket.
Yeah, better get a test before you go,
man.
I mean, you already invested that much money in it.
Yes,
that's
right.
That rapid test.
What about the false negatives though? Like, what about all the false positives, false negatives? Like the testing, I don't know, bro. Everything seems off about
and
this
shit. Those
shit.
rapid tests that they're sending the households, they're pretty sure they're sketchy too.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a pregnancy test. You gotta take 5 of them. To make sure.
just to balance it out and shit. Yeah, my grandma was like sent me she sent us a link to the group text that we all in. She's like, everybody order your test. I'm like, I'm not ordering this shit for what? If I need a test, I'll just take my ass to the doctor's office and get them to tell me I'm fucked up.
I will say, man, in the past year, I've been sicker than I've ever been in my entire life. Like, it is constant. Like, maybe every 3 weeks, I get something. But before all this shit happened, bro, like, it would be maybe once a year, maybe. So, I'm on both sides of it, to be real. I'm scared of it, and at the same time, I'm scared of the people in these systems that have always fucked us over. Like, but at the same time, everybody's getting it. So if everybody fucking falls off and grows arms,
or you feel like
they're all gonna be normal to each other.
You feel like they really did another syphilis experiment?
I mean, who?
I mean, like, what is that called? The Tuskegee or
what was it? It was the
syphilis experiment.
I feel like they are making shit now and just throwing it out there to us.
I don't know,
like,
man.
where are all these damn variants coming from?
I'm not that big of a conspiracy theorist anymore. I think they're really. I think everybody's scared, and they're just doing what they can.
Yeah, the forcing though, that's scary.
That's the worst.
It's scary because how long has the flu been around? And we were never forced to go get that.
And then think about all the other bullshit that done popped, that done came and went H1N1.
And what happened to HIPAA?
Say
what the fuck happened to HIPAA?
I don't know.
Why do we have to discuss this shit out? Like, I had a motherfucker at my job ask me if I was vaccinated. He runs the little door or whatever. You have to check in and take your test, and then you answer questions or whatever. And one of them is, are you vaccinated? I said no, and he's like, well, why aren't you vaccinated yet? I was like, bro,
because it's my business, bro.
Yeah.
Like, what do you have? Like, what STD have you ever had, bro? Talk to me. Like, why do we have to speak about this shit out loud?
That was part of the reason why I didn't want to get vaccinated. Because I'm like, It's none of your business if I'm vaccinated.
Should have asked a nigga, what's your blood sugar, old school?
I think it opens up room to for hate with everybody being so open about being like judgmental about it.
Another divisive thing.
Yeah,
You see the videos of the
vaxxed.
Word, I like that.
You see the videos of the motherfuckers on the planes and shit. I don't want to sit next to them. They're not vaccinated. How the fuck do you know?
Those people.
Then don't go on the fucking plane, dumbass.
Nigga, you better drive. Get you a little rental car. Go sightseeing real quick, nigga. Fuck.
The little rental nigga.
You only going 3 hours away anyways. Drive your ass over there.
Hell yeah.
Fuck COVID. What's
On
next?
me, nigga, for real.
Hopefully it's over soon, man. That shit's weird, man. Feels like a nightmare that we just got stuck in.
Feels like
That's why I never changed my lifestyle when all this shit happened.
Oh, I'm naturally an introvert, so nothing really changed for me.
Thank you. I was about to say, hey, shit changed with me.
I just don't like the hate and the division. We already deal with racism enough and classism. Now we have vaxism. Like, why are we
it turns into political shit too.
Nigga,
every
we
time.
had maskism starting off.
Mask-
Niggas was on
maskism.
your head about the mask.
Man,
Pull it up.
Can you pull your mask over your nose?
Them
Can
chin
you get the
diapers.
fuck out of my face?
Motherfuckers was on social media on their stories. Wear your masks.
Yeah,
It's like
it's the same thing as
Facebook
go out and vote. Make sure you vote.
Right. Shut the fuck up.
The flu pandemic was just as bad in Europe with less technology back in the 1800s. Nothing new for the earth.
That's true.
it was,
You had the fucking the Black Plague and all that bullshit.
like, we've been through so much bullshit, bro. Like I said, bird flu, H1N1,
Swine flu,
Ebola,
nigga.
swine flu,
Like-
nigga.
So, what if we got one coming for us in our lifetime?
Don't be saying. Don't say.
For real, because this one was don't take this out of context, please.
Clip it.
This was the best.
and band his ass.
This was the best possible virus we could have gotten
I feel that.
because it attacked people who were unhealthy and older people. It didn't attack the youth. It didn't attack like people who took care of
Don't
themselves.
fuck up our future, bruh.
That's what I'm saying. If the next one comes and it's like, all right, old people are cool, but these young people
We can't
start
get
dropping like flies.
We can't get hit with that Thriller and Manila.
I hope not, bro.
Nah. See,
I hope not, man.
I
But
don't even want to think like that.
Man,
Would you rather
get your life insurance straight, and if you die, you die.
would you rather it be something like that, or would you rather be like a hurricane or fucking
Man, see,
like an earthquake or something?
oh, to end it, it's gonna be Yellowstone.
Oh, you
That motherfucker's gonna explode.
Volcano?
Yeah.
Or I guess it's a geyser.
Is it?
I think it's a geyser.
No, I said volcano. I think under.
you trying to go out like
Yeah,
you trying to go out like Pompeii?
He's smart, you know.
he got the facts over there.
Yeah.
You trying to go out like Pompeii?
I would like to go out that way. I don't want to go out slow where I gotta go out here and fight
Or like
for
a
food.
Chernobyl.
Nah, I would hit me
It's
with
a
it with a
Chernobyl.
hit me with an
Radiation.
atom bomb.
That's
and
not
I'm
three
good.
words you've used today, man. You've been
Yeah, nigga, his
Been on it.
vocabulary, nigga.
No, it's a fucking.
Man,
It's,
he releasing music. He's studying that dictionary, man.
yeah, that's what it is.
you never heard of Chernobyl?
No, I
It's
thought
in
that
Russia. It's like it's like a
They made
huge
a movie out of
radiation.
Chernobyl.
They
I
made
thought
a
that was like
movie out of it.
medicine.
nigga.
That was the
It's like-
drinking hot tub time machine.
That's not what I'm talking about.
That's what it was called, nigga.
My only thing is, if we gotta go out on some global shit, if we got, let me be sleep. Let me hit the blunt one more time. Let
Man.
me knock out, and then let that be it. I don't want to be up panicking and in disarray when shit break out, and I'm trying to beat this.
Disarray.
But let me be sleep. If the asteroid hit the planet, let me be sleep.
Yeah.
That's all I had. Let a nigga be sleep. So
I'll
my
go out
feelings-
however,
Wake up
man.
and you just fucking.
No, if I die, I'm asleep. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's whatever.
Just let me go.
Yeah.
I just want
But if
to
I'm
be
up,
with my
nigga,
son.
and the
Man. That's it.
asteroid's coming now, I gotta brace myself. I'm praying and all of this shit. I'm trying to get my last little bit of jitters out. And fuck that. Let me
What
be
if when you
sleep.
die, you continue living your life, but you just get moved to an alternate universe?
well, shit, it's all
depends on,
cracking.
that depends on the
Like
universe.
it keeps going from like, say I died today. I would still exist in a world where all this and all y'all still exist, and I would keep going down like what my life was supposed to be, but it's just in an alternate universe.
Just
You think that's what being a ghost is?
Maybe you get
Cause
actually.
you still here with us. Do we know that you here, or you know that we here?
See, that's like the
Both.
that's like the egg. I think it's called the egg theory, where you're the only person who exists.
Remember
That's the scariest theory I've ever heard.
Remember that movie Down to Earth?
I know.
Chris Rock
Yeah.
died and he
Oh yeah.
That was a good
some
movie.
shit like that. I mean, if life goes like that, I'm cool then. Shit.
Chilling.
I don't like that. I'd rather not be human after I die. I just want to. I feel like it's
That's
way.
okay.
I feel like it's way cooler.
So what would
do you wanna
you
be?
want to be?
Yeah, what you trying to come back as?
I say like a
the
hippo.
wind.
This nigga said a hippo. Nigga, what?
The motherfuckers is vicious,
What,
boy.
nigga? Hippos is hard. Don't sleep on hippos, nigga.
Yeah, they
Hippos' teeth
fucking
sharpen
kill shit.
themselves. They fuck shit up, nigga.
He
I was
loves
watching.
hippos.
They're vicious.
Nigga.
Give us a hippo fact.
I was watching, nigga. They teeth sharpen themselves. They
Oh.
teeth sharpen them
Good
fucking
fact.
selves, nigga. I was watching the Swamp People. These motherfuckers was out. Not the Swamp People, but the Payne Brothers. These motherfuckers was out on a boat, nigga, at night, light, nigga. They didn't even know the hippo was underneath, nigga. Boom! Hit the bottom of their boat. They got scared shitless. That motherfucking
Yeah, that shit
hippo
would be
popped
So
out.
you just want to fuck people up. You just want to be in the
Mouth
water,
open.
dirty as shit, just biting people.
But
Just
they
so
cool
that-
as shit. You
primitive
look
shit.
at them. You look at them at the zoo, nigga. They look cool and calm. They don't bother nobody. They get up.
And
They
when they
little.
get vicious, that shit's
But when
crazy.
you buck with them,
They look like
it's
shit.
on.
They'll fuck up a lot.
They
of
big as shit. They cool as hell. They don't bother.
I'd rather come
nobody.
back as like somebody's bra or some shit. Like make me a C cup bra. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool.
An anal bead.
Yeah, give me. I'm trying to.
Anal bead.
Nah, I don't want to be an anal bead.
Yeah.
Now I don't want to be that. It sounded cool if it was like I just want to come make me somebody's Victoria's
want a
Secret
secret bra?
bra or
What
some
if
shit.
you-
I'm cool, dog.
What if you a bra of a dirty bitch though?
That's fine. At least I'm on a titty for the rest of my
get to
days.
experience the dirty
Not
life.
a dirty titty.
Should I come back as a dildo if I can feel it?
Okay.
You gonna come back as a dildo?
Who's dildo?
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
What
That's
if you
the
a dude?
real-
The dude?
What if you a gay nigga's dildo?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the roulette.
That's why I don't want to come back as an anal bead. I don't want
Maybe you're
'cause I-
gay as the dildo then.
Cause you know, I know the shits I be taking, and I don't want to be no anal bead in another man's ass. You know what I'm saying?
But
maybe you will
niggas
want to
clean,
once
niggas
you're the
clean
anal bead.
themselves.
That's
too.
true. That's true. I'm not going.
You'll be born as the anal bead, so you won't know anything else.
But still, I just like.
So you'll love it.
What
There's
if?
some
Okay,
grimy niggas
what
out
you
there,
say
some
though?
grimy bitches out
Like you
there
said,
with
what if
some
it's a dirty
beads.
nigga's asshole that
That's
you
what
got
I'm
stuck
saying, 'cause
in,
there's
bro?
some grimy niggas out there that
Nah,
don't clean
man.
themselves and still get
Give me,
ramped up
put me
in.
on a pair of titties and let me live my days out, nigga. Fuck it.
I'll
What
be
kind
like
of
an
titties?
animal.
A little
I
C
be
cup,
animal,
you know, I'm
bro.
cool with a C cup.
Uh,
You know, nothing
Cause
crazy.
there's some, hey man,
Help
sometimes
her perk them up.
them bras are important because some of these women have some ugly looking titties.
I've never seen a bad titty in my life.
Oh,
He
you're
did say that
tripping.
before.
I've never seen a
You're
bad
tripping.
titty.
I like that you're standing on that.
I've never, bro.
I've seen a titty up here and down here. one
I've
time.
never seen a bad one. I love them all. If you got ugly titties, send them to me. I'll hype them bitches up.
You're a good man.
Man, I love them.
Jordan's a feminist.
I'm a everybody is. So, you know,
Jordan the bra.
come on, man.
I want to be on hippo or either hippo or that fly or fly, nigga.
They only live for like a day.
Right.
No, nigga, the fly on the wall that be in the house with all the shit going down.
Oh, you be hearing it all.
Boy.
Nigga, you said what? Who pregnant? I knew she was gay since she was 10 years old. And her little friend. Niggas.
I think I had a fly last the whole summer in my house one time.
Same one.
Yeah.
Bro, you ever had a
Motherfucker
fly that
was
lasts the
the
summer
size
and
of a
go into the winter with you?
No.
That shit's annoying.
I fuck with
That's different.
I fuck with
The motherfucker, like,
dangly sticky joints.
Man, you gotta get them.
Little dangly sticky until you get the shit on your fingertips. That's when I'm Googling.
I
You
just
gotta have the zapper.
I just go after them motherfuckers. I like hitting them.
Dude, they have the tennis racket zapper. You can go bing, bing, bing.
Yeah, but then when them bitches fall, you gotta go searching for them and shit.
See,
Get you a dog. The dog will go find it and eat that bitch.
Yeah.
I like when I like the big ones, nigga. When you can see them and you smack them bitches down and you feel it, nigga, and you see them ball.
No, y'all ever catch them?
Yeah.
Fly?
No,
Yeah.
I ain't never caught one.
Sometimes I'll catch
that's some
them in the
agility
corner
work
of
right
like a windowsill and I'll just squish it.
Yeah, catch it on the wall with my hand, bow, and look up and it's still there. I've done that, but like grab it.
Yeah, I done caught
Punk
one.
ass fly.
So you're a bra, you're a hippo. What were you?
I want to be the wind.
The wind.
That'd be dope.
What kind of?
And I said fucking dildo.
Strong
on accident.
wind. No, that's what I was getting at though. Like,
That'd be dope though. The wind, you go literally everywhere. You gonna see all types of shit.
something that's above being an actual and like it's like an entity and not like a singular person.
You get to run through all
Fuck all
kinds
that,
of
bro. I
bitches.
ain't trying to be no fucking wind.
Because I just don't believe that you become something else when you die. I think you become more of everything.
So you think you just get
Universal.
recycled in?
It says
whatever it is, if I could choose, put me on a pair of titties and let me do my thing. I'm cool.
All right.
what if you're gonna get thrown away in like 6 years?
That's fine.
Quick life.
When I die again, bring me back as a bigger.
No, they're
set
gonna
of
take you
titties.
to the Salvation Army in North Topeka, and then that's when you're gonna learn some shit.
Hey, I'm still on a pair of titties. Even if they meth head titties, I'm on some titties.
No, that's not. That
ain't what's happening.
Hey,
Some
You just
titties
experience
smell.
life at that point.
man.
You need to be on some church bitch cities that got money on them, nigga. You got
Man,
money.
the first
chains,
lady's titties.
Ooh, a rich chick
candy,
that has
nigga.
good
You know what I
smelling.
mean? Peppermint
perfume.
and shit. You got deodorant right there. You know them church bitches got deodorant. They clean.
Hey,
so
that's
you gonna be
fine.
clean,
Shit, I'll
too.
take a pair of titties. That's all I need in my life. You know,
Dirty
I'm
bitch
cool
titties.
on that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, it's less maintenance than like a thong. That'd be
See, I don't want to be in nobody's ass.
that'd
you
be
know
hard
what I'm
work.
saying?
What about jockstrap? You know, that goes around the
Oh, see, church. See,
that
that's
goes
fucked.
around the
The,
whole.
the
ass.
niggas that motherfuckers who died and became a jockstrap, bro, I know they upset, bro.
They must have been a real big piece of shit in,
I wonder
in
who-
their past life.
Especially
my
if they-
draws are right now.
especially
That's what I'm
if
thinking
they-
about. Like, who are you?
Especially if
Who are you in the past?
Imagine,
life?
imagine you wearing like Richard Pryor or Red Fox or something like, damn, you was talking that much shit,
Paul
you
Mooney.
came back or something.
Fucking
Especially
Hitler.
if you the jockstrap or the old nigga at the Y.
Man.
Oh,
Niggas-
man. That's a nightmare to come back as
That motherfucker who go play racquetball every day. Like, why the fuck you got a jockstrap
Why
on, bro?
you old men get ass naked at the gym? Every gym.
Sometimes they go there just to do that.
yeah.
Bro, that's the
They
excitement
go
for the
there-
day.
the niggas be in there gunning. Nah,
They'll stand this close to each other too, butt naked, and talk to each other.
It will look you dead in your eye when they walk around the corner and you.
Hey, young man.
Yeah,
man.
Looking pretty spry.
Well, I remember when I was that age. Bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up talking to me.
He says,
Man.
This nigga's
Y'all are
vernacular
funny,
is
bro.
immaculate today. Spry. Yo, I'm done.
Yeah, them motherfuckers, man, they be having drawers packed with them too.
I walk.
Like they'll have a locker
Yeah.
full of things, but they'll choose to walk around that bitch butt naked.
And they'll be dry already.
Get
So
out
like
the shower.
I feel like
already dry.
the men's locker room at a gym is the equivalent to the strip club's locker room. If you've never been in a strip club's locker room with
Have
the
you?
bitches in, yes. When I worked at the strip club, I'm like, y'all some nasty women are disgusting.
Yeah, but
People-
these motherfuckers are real disgusting.
I don't
Yeah,
know,
these
Grown
man.
ass. I thought Planet Fitness. Okay, Planet Fitness. It ain't gonna be like that. Hell,
Oh,
no.
is there
Nigga,
too?
locker room, a locker room,
And
nigga.
that locker room is small, nigga. The Planet Fitness locker room is small as shit. So you don't think,
intimate.
nigga, this old dude got out the shower, towel on his shoulder.
Huh?
Okay.
What the fuck you taking? Why the fuck you wash your ass? Just to, nigga, what?
Got
You,
out-
this ain't the place you air dry, homie.
Right.
Got out
No,
the
they air
shower.
dry like a motherfucker. That's what they do.
I'm an air dry type of nigga.
At the
At the
crib.
crib, I'm an
At
air
the
dry
crib,
type
yeah.
of nigga. I feel weird drying off with a towel everywhere else, but nigga, you got to do what you got to do.
Right, but at the crib, yeah, I'm chilling like a motherfucker.
Hey, this shit, this
smoking.
my
I got
shit,
the meal, nigga. I didn't watch a couple episodes.
Right, I'm on my phone scrolling and shit.
Yeah, next thing, it's time to go to bed.
What?
The weird thing about them places though is they allow kids in there too.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that, bro. That's the first.
nah,
that was my
that's the
very
thing.
first experience. Was at the Y.
I mean,
At the motherfucking Y. That was my
fucking
first
Y, dude.
experience.
I had to save
nigga.
this father and it was before they changed the layout up there. It was a father and a daughter, and he walked into the locker room. He was like, so he was the first time there. He was like, so where's I forgot what he asked, and I was like, bro, just you probably just want to take her out of here right now. Like this is, I don't think you know about what goes what's going on
yeah,
back here.
say leave
This
her
shit
right
get
here,
real,
walk in and
dog.
See if you
Yeah,
want to do
yeah.
that real
this
quick.
shit gets real.
Micro penis land. That's what it is. They're always old motherfuckers who they shit is just up. They look like a belly button.
Yeah.
Just damn near.
Yeah.
It looks like a fucking belly button.
Crazy.
And they
dog.
motherfucking skin just be sagging like
Man.
these old bags, motherfucker.
That shit's insane. First topic, second topic of the day. C-Mac gets DP'd.
You under fly?
Snello.
All right,
Yeah,
before we
My
move
nigga
on,
right there.
What you got?
explain what DP means
Discipline.
Double penetrated.
for the people.
That's
Hey.
true. It's just discipline. You know, you get disciplined out here. You know.
Damn, this whole time I thought he got smashed by the homies.
It wasn't that.
Okay.
It wasn't that.
A little better.
Now they No Jumper released a little segment today or yesterday, whenever it was, about it. And they was talking about it, and AD went into what's the shit I'm trying to say?
Gang politics.
Yeah, he just went into it and just explained how it was. I mean, it was.
That's the respectful thing to do as a gang member.
And I guess there's like 3 videos out there of him going to the hood, him leaving the hood, and then him getting picked up off the ground.
Yeah.
Which that one should have never came out because that's just internal shit. It ain't like, I mean, that's still your homeboy and shit. You just gotta, you don't fight your brother before. You just gotta fucking do what it do. You know what I'm saying? But that shit don't leave where we at. You know what I'm saying? But they like, nigga, he didn't get put off. Like, he's still from the hood. He just had to pay this price real quick. Yeah. You did some hoe shit. Now you gotta.
That shit made me sad, bro. Because it was because of who he has become. Man, his media attention, because they could have. I'm sure they knew about that. I even heard rumors when he first came out that he said some disrespectful shit about his hood before he was a hood hopper. So this was all for clout. They don't give a fuck about that dude. And like the thing people ain't talking about is that man clearly has a learning disability. That he's clearly not all the way straight in the head.
I knew something was wrong with that motherfucker. It wasn't just no act,
bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong. You can't have something wrong with you and spit bars like that.
Yes, you can.
I think he's smarter. I think he's smarter
than
people
who
looks
spit
on.
bars probably are the craziest people, to be real.
The motherfuckers who got the best bars are the most non-talking motherfuckers. Can't put together a good sentence to save their life.
I mean,
he got all the
kinda, they kind of,
These niggas are different.
Oh, why they gotta be different?
They're more cultured.
Just because they ain't from 5-5 Crib?
No, I feel like he definitely is kind of putting it on a little bit, because you can tell in different interviews. Because like that Channel 5 interview, Andrew Callahan, he was like hella doing it and shit. But then like he would do another one and he would.
But that's a mental disability.
I mean, I think he's more aware, but he definitely has something wrong.
Did y'all watch his shit before he got on No Jumper? Did y'all like?
I had no
one knew who he was, and then Adam found him and shit. Was like, all right, cool, come on here.
No, Adam didn't find him, and I hated that he said that on his podcast.
Who found him?
Andrew found C-Mac. I feel like. He popped off on there first.
I don't know.
I feel like he was on Channel 5 and then he started doing No Jumper. But I could be wrong. The only
one I know was the most recent one. But I seen him on No Jumper. Well, first I seen him because Milk 74 was talking shit because he had Hoover Killer on his forehead. And then
if I got any Hoover homies,
but this is why I hate Adam.
He'll disrespect.
He'll like cause beef in the hood because he'll interview somebody and then interview the ops like right after that. And it's like,
that's the shit I don't fuck with Adam for that shit. Like, bro, you can't pretty much have this man work.
Shit.
T-Rail, who works at No Jumper, he's from Hoover. You can't have him working and Crip Mac working.
And he's like fucking. I'm pretty sure him and C-Mac did some like OnlyFans shit. They're like fucking chicks online together.
Nah, Crip Mac just ate some rice out of this bitch's ass.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Learning disability. Like what? He ate rice out of a bitch's ass?
He ate rice out of a bitch's ass. That shit was weird.
Yeah, people gotta stop. And this is the thing I see on the internet.
And then Adam paid the bitch $300 for that.
And the Island Boys are another thing. Them dudes are clearly fucking slow. And the internet loves, bro, the internet loves making these people celebrities. And it's almost dangerous, to be real. Like, to me, it's dangerous to big up these people and, like, make them feel like they're, the shit when you're really just using them.
The Vicky bitch, the little skinny little white,
that's an act.
Something was no,
because she I seen a few videos. She would like break character and shit.
Yeah, it's the dumber you are, bro, the better of a
she just acting dumb.
Her and the other little bitch, the Danielle Bergoli or whatever her name is.
I'm so sick of that little dummy.
Why you gotta call her a little dummy, man?
Yeah,
I will say, man,
capitalizing.
She did capitalize on Dr. Phil trying to capitalize on her.
Shout
bro,
out
the day she turned 18, she made a meal on OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's gross.
Doing what?
She probably could have made that meal at 16, if you want to be real.
Oh yeah,
definitely.
Yeah.
The day Dr. Phil released that episode, she could have made that same meal.
Probably, and she was like 14.
Yeah, she could have made that same meal.
Fucked up.
This shit is wild, man. And that made me. I've already not liked Dr. Phil, but that kind of like. I started paying attention to the shit that he does on the show, and he's literally exploiting people.
They all do that.
Yeah, it's so sad. That's what I'm
Jerry
saying.
Springer does that, but Jerry's my guy.
That's what it is, bro. People just exploit people who just are desperate, who need something, and they use them as cheap ass entertainment.
What's even worse is like their parents like selling them out too. Like no fucking good parent knows that going on Dr. Phil's gonna help my child. You know, and like it's all just
now I'm really about to put this act on for the whole world to see.
No, she need.
I know my mama. She would have. You said pow.
Okay.
Nigga,
I fuck with the people who flip it. You know?
that nigga's
And,
mama
like she
would have killed all of us.
She did her thing though.
yeah.
She made hella money off that shit, and you know, some people like her music.
I've listened to a
She
couple
flip-flops.
songs. There's one or two out there that's not bad to listen to. Like
I think
in the
Lil
club or
Yachty was
some
writing
shit.
her shit for a little bit.
If you in the club and you heard it, you like, oh, this shit kind of cool, but then you find out who it is, you're like, bro, I can't listen to that shit.
And now she's black.
Who?
She's like she's pulling the Ariana Grande.
Getting darker and shit.
Yeah.
Bro, come on, man.
Be yourself,
Crip Mac is himself.
bro. Obviously, that's not himself because years ago he wasn't on that. He was
Years
dissing.
ago they tried to.
Now he's all of a sudden
Bro, I don't. That shit's weird because there's people talking about he ain't even from LA. He from Texas. He got put on to
He is from
60s in Texas, but then like how they was cripping out there, so he got put off and then moved back to LA or whatever. Got put on 55th, and I'm like
55th.
God, I can't believe gang shit is still going on, bro.
it's gonna be forever, bro.
Like, how fucking stupid is this shit?
It's stupid because
They DP'd and beat up this man who they showed him videos him doing positive shit in the community. Bro, like, that whole culture is fucked.
it's stupid.
It's fucked, and
It's stupid because it's gonna sound fucked up, but I don't care. Come DP me for me. It's stupid because it's ran by black people for real. If you look at like the mobs,
If you look at mobs, if you look at Mexican gangs,
if you look
even
at
the
that shit,
motherfucking white
everything
gangs,
other than black
Brotherhood
people
type
shit,
motherfuckers,
that shit is ran perfect.
there's
So good
organized-
that the FBI has to spend
Yeah.
years to get into
organizations,
it.
Motherfuckers have
But-
roles. There's role players.
Shout out Tony
Niggas,
Soprano.
But black
Niggas
people are
always
we so divided. Why the fuck is there Bloods, Crips, GDs, BDs, Vice Lords, fucking all this extra bullshit, right? And none of us can come together. Not even in the music industry. Like you'll never see two people working together. A certain two people. Like if I diss your hood
Unless
back in
you're
the
like-
day, like it's not. We're never gonna make music together when y'all need to. Like, but white people they'll come over that shit. Fucking the fucking Italian motherfuckers. They like fuck it, whatever. They all about making money. Us, we like nah, fuck this nigga. I'ma kill him if I see him.
That's where I think it's like toxic. I don't even understand how. I don't know, man. Like that really it made me sad seeing it. He made a video after his face was all beat up and shit, and it's like, man,
He's like
y'all
neighborhood.
what the fuck y'all gonna do? Somebody like that, y'all gonna literally give this man concussions?
He knew what he was signing up for, though.
That's what I'm thinking. What they're signing up for is fucking retarded.
I heard that. I heard that they gave him an option. They're like, you can either sit here and talk about it and figure out what the fuck was going on,
Said,
or you can
"Run
just
it."
get your DP. Was like, fucking, let's get it on because we
Why
end up
though?
boxing
Like,
anyway.
Because that's the principle.
the principle was they seen a motherfucker getting money, and now they gotta check him.
Same shit. I mean, don't want to. It's not the Joe Rogan shit, but
Pretty-
you
pretty
pull
similar.
shit up from a long time ago, and like,
No,
why didn't you know about that back then?
That's the formula now, though. Like, a motherfucker gets famous, and the next day they're famous, you have hundreds of thousands of people trying to figure out how they can stop them from being famous. And it's like, oh my god, bro! Like, that is the same thing as the Joe Rogan
same
shit.
type of thing.
But like, he's doing all this good. Like, why can't motherfuckers have common sense and be like, nah, he don't deserve that for some bullshit way back then. Let's not fucking potentially kill this man.
Yeah,
Like, anybody who, like, the way he was beat up, bro, like,
Beat
he
the
could have
fuck out of
died.
him.
He could have died. And like, I don't give a fuck about anybody who is willing to kill me. And that's the case with a lot of that shit. It's like, there's so many people who are willing to kill you within your own set. And I'm speaking from the outside, a civilian. It's just like, this shit nowadays is just watered down and weird. Like, back in the day, maybe. But now it's like, you got people from Iowa claiming their Crips. You got people, it's like,
people from Topeka.
like, for what? Like be you, bro. Like it's.
I don't know. Adam asked AD on the shit I watched. That he asked AD like if they said you got DP, would you go? He's like, fuck no, I'm not going. Like y'all gonna have to come find me.
Yeah.
Like I'm not an active gang member anymore. So if you find some shit that I fucked up on, it is what it is. Come find me.
And even
you can do whatever you want to do. But I'm not an active gamer. I'm a fucking rapper, a podcaster, I'm a celebrity now. So why the fuck would I go back to the hood and do some shit? Yeah, I still tap in every now and then because I have to because I'm part of this life. Yeah. But I'm not out here hunting for motherfuckers and doing this and fuck no. Come like find me.
Seems like a big waste of
time.
Even
AD was on that same video. He was like, kids don't get into that shit. It's fucking stupid. It's pointless.
Somebody's got to say, because I think there's a generation.
A lot of people say it. That's what's crazy.
Well, I think our age specifically, we're scared to say it. Growing up, you were scared to say, man, gangbanging is fucking stupid. Because you would look corny. You would look legit in the early 2000s.
And all the music and shit.
Yeah, you would look corny. Like, man, shut your stupid ass up, bro. You wish you could be a Crip. And it's like, nowadays, man, like, that doesn't, I don't even think, it's not solid.
It's pointless. It's like, it just seems like so closed off. Because, like, all, like, the politics, it's all within each other. So, what, I'm sure there's groups that do more, you know, like, but I don't know. I guess it did start off just from neighborhood shit. So as long as you get that
it's
unlocked,
the same shit that is everywhere. Like my group of friends don't like them group of people over fucking somebody beat up my sister or something. My mama got yelled at the store or something. Like it's always some. That's exactly how it all started. And that it's just I don't like you. You don't like me. My friends don't like y'all. You know it is what it is.
I always found that shit weird.
Oh yeah. Try to say he wasn't from his hood or whatever.
Try to stick him in the box.
I see what you did there. That was good.
He sounded pretty intimidating on that Clubhouse too. I was like, man,
Roddy did.
Roddy sound like he might be with it.
Man,
that little nigga with it. You see, he called them.
He's sensitive as fuck though, bro. He got bad reviews on his snippet and he deleted his whole Instagram.
I saw that.
Oh, like Roddy, imagine being like somebody like me or Eli, bro. Sometimes we don't even get a comment.
I feel like Roddy
push our shit down to the bottom.
I really feel like Roddy peaked with the box. Like that album was cool. I feel like he peaked because
my theory is
you ain't heard shit else from him.
I think he's on somebody's new album. Who was it?
He just dropped a new album.
He got a couple songs here and there, but I feel like he peaked.
My thing is he came out at the perfect time and when Young Thug wasn't making music. I feel like people had a need for that kind of sound, and he's very similar with the sound. And then Young Thug came, and motherfuckers was like, "Oh wait, this is how it's supposed to sound, right?" Like, because Roddy stays in a fucking pocket that he will not escape from.
Yeah,
I've heard one. If you heard one song from Roddy, you've heard most of them, and it's like
that's why I say he peaked.
And with Young Thug, it's totally different to me. Like it's like it
Thug
sounds
can get on a lot of different shit. I really feel like it's just
fuck.
I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan, but he can get on anything. But I feel like it's the geographic shit. Like people from LA, they are strictly on this type of shit. People from the South, since they got all types of shit, and the South is so big, you can literally go over here and get on this, get on that, get on that, get on that, and then it's real. They got a real wide range, but you don't hear a lot of people from LA or New York on just random shit.
He don't sound like he's from LA.
Who, Roddy?
Yeah.
The beats he gets on a little bit.
Yeah, but the whole cadence, flow, and all, just it sounds like a mainstream.
Yeah.
Like it just sounds mainstream. It sounds like Drake and Young Thug mixed together to me. Like
I want to know about the Drake part. I can't.
The Drake is just him.
I haven't listened to too much of his shit to even have a good opinion.
The Drake is him staying in pocket all the time, staying in that same pocket that he knows works and he's comfortable with. And the Young Thug is like clearly his voice sounds like Young Thug, and like just the way, like you can hear it sometimes the way he like does certain things. It's like, oh yeah, he got that from Young Thug, or they're just like on the same shit. But I think Young Thug does it he does it better, and more people fuck with him. So when he was absent, Roddy slid in.
I mean, Thug invented that sound.
He really did. He did. That's one thing I'll give him. He influenced a lot of people.
Those are usually the GOATs, man. They're not always everybody's favorite, but they did something with a sound that is like different from anybody else. Like Drake, he came in and did something different with the sound. Lil Wayne was different from everybody else when he came out. Who else is just off the wall. Just when you hear that motherfucker, you know that style.
Off
Snoop,
the wall, yeah.
Ludacris. You hear Ludacris on a song, you know who that is.
Kevin Gates.
Kevin Gates too. Kevin Gates, I feel like he inspired Young Boy a little bit too, like quite a bit in his sound.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that too.
Because I was on Gates back in the satellite days.
Yeah.
2011,
That
2012.
was early as fuck, huh?
Yeah.
That was when Kendrick and ASAP was popping and Gates was a nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, when ASAP first came out, oh my god,
Bro, it's crazy that ASAP and Kendrick came out at the exact same time. I mean, relatively, and they both were like untouchable.
for a little because that first ASAP mixtape, man,
You couldn't touch either one of them.
What?
And then they got on the shit together. That's
I've never felt it from ASAP. Like I just never liked his music. I don't know. There's some songs.
That first album, that first tape, man.
He makes good songs,
Crazy.
but I don't think he's like next level or anything.
But he is next level. Because we haven't talked about this, man. He done got it. He done got Rihanna.
Hey man, Tony Baker said
I'm talking about his music. Goddamn, shut the fuck up.
Tony Baker said she ain't pregnant. Until she confirms that she pregnant, she ain't pregnant. Fuck
Who the
them
fuck
belly
is that?
pics. Tony Baker, the comedian.
It's hilarious.
Man, hey, start watching black people, man.
I do, bro.
No, you don't.
I just don't know who Tony
fucking
Baker
racist,
is.
man.
What black comedians you listen to?
Not many.
It's fucking racist, dog.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Do you think white comedians are better than black ones?
No, I don't think. I think black people are funnier in general, but I think white people are able to get away with being really fucking white, and like I don't know. It's kind of the same though in both, but I don't know. It's so fucking different. It's such a different style because like the culture comes out in black comedy, but white comedy, it's like they have to try way harder, and it's like more thought out and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like the funnier white people are the Jewish people because they have a culture that they can stick to like black people do.
I feel like it's more jokey. White people tell jokes. Niggas just get up there and they just be funny. They talk shit. They tell stories. They clown motherfuckers in the audience, and you know what I mean. White people actually have structure, and they have, you know what I mean. Ron White, I like Ron White, but you can tell he's telling stories and he's talking, but you can kind of tell it's structure. He had it pinpoint and how, you know what I mean. You can kind of tell.
And I think white comedians do sit around and they talk about bits and premises
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff.
more like
I don't think that's a thing in the black comedy culture.
more natural.
Yeah, definitely. I like the older I get, man. I like both for real. It's a certain time. Like lately, the last year or so, or probably like 6 months, I can't stand the 85 South show.
I ain't been fucking with it neither.
It's too goofy.
Yeah, it wasn't like
I fuck with Deion Cole. That's one that he's dope. And D-Ray Davis.
But I used to love the 85 South show. That's what I'm saying. It's
Me
like,
too.
but nowadays it's like I'm starting to branch out even more to see some of these new comedians. Like I like Akash. His new stand up was fucking dope.
Let me ask y'all: do y'all find Friends funny?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
No.
You find Friends funny? Yeah.
Oh no, I thought you
The
meant
white
our
people show?
friends.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah.
Nah, friends.
Bro, I be getting a lot of the little clips and shit when I'm scrolling through like Instagram or whatever, and I'm like, I don't see the funny in this.
No, I'm
like,
a- I'm a
I
little
get the
single
joke,
thing.
but I'm
I
like,
watched
it
that
wasn't
shit,
funny.
though.
It's
Some
all
of it was
it's all
funny.
subjective. Like that's made for them, you know, those people who get easily offended. Like there's that type of comedy for them. Like my biggest fear when I release anything where I'm trying to be funny is my shit popping up on a timeline of a Karen or a fucking somebody who watches daytime TV.
Oh yeah.
Because they're just gonna think I'm a piece of shit. Like I got called a racist today on TikTok.
Cool.
Yeah, because I said that
you hate niggers.
no, this white dude killed this man over a jar of mayo
What the fuck?
and ran him over with a pickup truck. And I said,
Was that Suge Knight?
no. I said I've been alive for
Suge White.
27 years and I've never heard a whiter crime in my life. And then motherfucker got on there and called me racist and shit. It's like, bro, like
That's a good joke.
That's funny.
I don't know. I like stereotypes. I think it's honest. Like some people you
Most
can
of that shit is
stereotype.
true.
Yeah, it's a lot of times it is
Most of that
true.
shit's true.
Most of my I can't talk. I'm sorry. It's like, don't judge a book by its cover. That's bullshit. Like, everybody does it.
Fucking
all day.
I wouldn't pick the book. I wouldn't pick the book up if I didn't see the
Still
cover.
naming black comedians. You
No, I'm just saying. No, fucking the new Curb Your Enthusiasm. You ever watch that shit?
Yeah, I started watching that.
He fucking Larry walked in on him eating a watermelon, and he like scurried off and like he was like, "What's it smell? It smells fruity." And it's in the trash can. He's like, "What? You're eating watermelon? I thought you hated watermelon." He's like, "I fucking love it, Larry." He's like, and then he made him go to the convenience store and buy a watermelon with him to make it not weird.
And see, and like I heard Charlemagne go on about the fried chicken and watermelon thing, and that one has racist a racist background, but at the same time,
racist as fuck.
But at the same time, bro, who doesn't like fried chicken?
So good.
Like that,
Shit.
There's this one dude I know.
Good.
He won't eat it.
I'm about to get some. This church is closed.
Churches is definitely closed.
I think they close at 10:30.
Which one you going to?
One right by my house.
Oh,
Don't tell anybody I
on
live
the,
over there.
on the west. Okay.
Churches is it hits every once in a while.
Ooh, the one over here does open later. I think it's like 11. Get some fried okra.
Not the one on the south side. That should be closed. They be out of food at 6:30 and then they close at 9:30. Like, bro, come on, man.
Gage said Akash new special was dope. I like that he edited it how he wanted it and didn't stick to the normal hour-long format. Yeah, I like that.
I gotta watch that shit.
It's called Bring Back Apu or something.
Because Hank Azaria got canceled for playing Apu because he's
That's what I'm saying. These
not an Indian guy.
And this Indian guy,
Fucking
Akash,
actor.
this Indian guy, Akash, comes on there and says, "Yo, a lot of us fuck with Apu. Like that's a lot of our parents. That's a hardworking dude with a business who plays white people into, making him profit."
Another one of the stereotypes that somebody's proving to be probably kind of right.
It's true. Like, what the fuck can you do? Like, I've been to so many gas stations where it's an Indian person. Like, what are we supposed to just ignore the fact that
And
they gravitate towards that?
They not working here. They own the
culture.
shit.
They own it. And what's wrong with that?
It's such a culture too. It's like it's all cultural. That's what most stereotypes are. It's like that's how they've always been. And growing up, learning, it's all learned behavior shit. Like even back in the day, they're fucking they're barterers. Haggling.
And I think what those other cultures do better than black culture is that whole when you're 18 you gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, they'll let you sit there for a minute,
bro. And that's honestly that's the best thing, bro. Like I don't believe a kid should get kicked out at 18 and be like, all right, now you go figure it out.
Yeah,
you gonna let your daughter?
It's not all black parents
stay there.
What
you gonna let your daughter stay at the crib
if she's not ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, if
she's not gonna be ready.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If she's not ready,
might be.
Like I did a move for. I used to work for a moving company. I think I said it on the show before, but it was an Indian family that we moved, and we were moving them from Lawrence to Colorado. They had like 3 floors. They had the parents on one floor. One of the kids they had. They were married. They were on one floor, and there was the same thing on the top floor.
That's tight.
And they all lived together, and they were in their 30s, and they were moving to Colorado, and they owned a weed business. And I was like,
getting in,
I was
where
like,
they needed to be.
Yeah, and then they were just like, yeah, we're millionaires,
prospering,
and we've never moved out of our parents' house.
It's the same with like Mexican families. They move their moms in. When they start getting old, they don't put them in a retirement home. They can take care of them.
But I think he said it was not all black people. No, it's not. But it's more common in our culture to when you're 18, you gotta get the fuck out.
Yeah, because we can't afford to feed another mouth. We can't afford to do this. Can't afford to do that.
But we keep fucking up because like if you keep your kid around you and y'all are on some business type shit and you keep, it's like an empire.
I just saw something today that on Stillmatic, Nas put his daughter as an executive producer, so she gets paid for the rest of her life.
That's cool as
fuck. Long as that album is making money, she's gonna get a check.
Damn,
I'm like,
good idea.
What the fuck? I need to become a rapper or something. I need my son to get a residual check,
or just anything. You say you're working on a car lot now. Just bring your kid to the car lot and be like, because like
have them own some cars.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, just being in the environment. Like I started taking my daughter, and she's not even 2 yet. I started taking her to the gym, and she lights up when she sees people play basketball. And now she's saying basketball. Like you have to expose your kids to things that they fuck with, and just always. I don't know. I feel like. We just get to a point where it's like, 18 is like, you got to get the fuck out of here. We don't care no more. We're disconnected. You do your thing, we do our thing. But I think I don't know, we can get closer if we could build these type of business. Why can't we own gas stations? Why can't we get to the point where you know? And I see more. Shout out to Tony. I see a lot of black truckers nowadays, way more than back in the day. And like these things are important. Just like, you know, just keep careers in the minds of our kids.
Do you got a bank account for your daughter?
Not
yet,
to
be in your business or anything, but
no, not yet.
So I started my son a bank account when he was born. I gave him $1 a day, $365 a year, right? And I did the math.
That's hard.
I did the math. By the time he's like 18, he'll have like $6,000 or some shit. Nothing crazy. But I'm like, imagine if I just held that until I know he's ready to have that type of money without just blowing it on stuff. So say I give it to him at 21, he'll have fucking 8,000 or whatever. He'll have,
right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
when he comes to you and is like, yo, I got this idea of something I want to do, but I just can't. I don't have the money to do it. Like, yo, I got
there's
this,
10 racks right there.
I got this loan for you.
And I plan on trying to match it, you know, depending on how my life works out. I'm like, all right, whatever you want to do, here's 6,000. I'm gonna match it with another 6. You know.
No, see that shit like that's dope. And then like
that's hard.
Just Karen.
I just give it to
Karen
him on his
past
birthday.
18 is my big emphasis, man, because that's when 18 years old to 25 is when a motherfucker learns who the fuck they are. That's in my opinion.
I feel like
I
feel like you need to back up off your kid though. At that age, you need to back up off them and let them like, really figure it the fuck out.
If they had a back though,
yeah.
Don't force them out.
But that's why I mentioned being close and then like always like I never went to my dad's job or seen what he did. He never really took me. He's a mechanic on the side too. He never pulled me and was like, "Yo, you're gonna learn this shit just because." That's where I'm gonna make the change. I'm gonna teach my daughter how to engineer music when she's 5-6 years old.
Yeah,
just because.
Do you think it's because he wanted more for you and he was like, I know this shit's hard work, so I don't want, you know, go to college, do all this shit. Like that's kind of because I started working at my dad's sign shop, and ever since I was growing up, he was like, I want you to do more. Like I don't want you ending up here and shit just because
that's cool.
I believe in you.
That's cool and all, but you are making my life worse for me in all actuality, because you're not teaching me this trade. Yeah, I'm not certified or whatever. You may not even be certified, but you're not teaching me what the fuck a ratchet is. You
right.
know,
it's just getting the ball rolling in your head.
And if I turn out to like this shit and I go to a trade school, say fuck how I go to trade school and I become a fucking diesel mechanic and now I'm working for goddamn Hertz or some shit, fixing all their trucks, you know, cool. You know, now I'm actually
little step ahead.
Yeah. Instead of just over here like, bro, how much you gonna charge me to change out my alternator? $100 just cause it's that easy, but still.
Right. Yes,
I had to do that like 3 fucking times on my Honda. It is really fucking easy.
It's too easy, bro.
Yeah, that's just a valuable thing to know. And like anything that you learn and that you have attempted to make a career, like you should teach your kid that just to get the ball rolling on what they might like. Because I was always told, go to college. And then I went to college and I was like, man, what the fuck? I don't fuck with none of this.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready at all.
I fucking with my dad. I mean, you need to go and get that degree. Nigga, you ain't got no diploma.
That's the thing. It's like, I want you to do better than I did and shit. But it's like,
yeah,
what if
you ain't trying to put forth the effort to show me how to do better, nigga.
I tell everybody, man, whatever my son picks up and he actually fucks with it and likes to do it, that's where all the time and dedication and all the money's going to. If he want to be a fucking synchronized swimmer, I bet we're gonna get you in the best damn swim classes and go from there, and hopefully I see your ass at the Olympics and shit or something.
Just lay out all the options first, and then they can pick whichever.
But because they give out swim scholarships.
If you want to be a fucking scientist, bet we're gonna get all these damn science books, and you're gonna go to school to be a scientist. We're gonna put all the money towards that and actually push you towards you want to be. And I know that motherfucker gonna change his mind. Today he want to be an astronaut. Tomorrow he want to be a cowboy.
But that's okay.
That's cool.
100% okay.
That's cool. Once you really figure out what the fuck you want to be, all right, cool. We gonna work. Right. We gonna start doing this shit. But in the meantime, everything I know how to do, I'm gonna teach this little nigga how to DJ. I'm gonna teach him how to motor yard. I'm gonna teach him how to fix this. I'm gonna teach him how to do that. Shit, you might pick that shit up and want to do that. Cool. Now you gonna be a fucking, I don't know, a fucking certified lawn technician.
Yeah, it just gets the
I
ball.
put that on my Tinder profile before.
It gets the ball rolling in their head, man, for real. And I think that we always say go to college, so like you don't see it through when you're growing up and you're envisioning what you're gonna do in life, it's always get there.
I never tell someone to go to college.
It's just get there. It's not like finish it, make a career, be make 7 figures. It's never that. It's always get to college. And if you're good at a sport, hey, go play the sport, go to all the camps or whatever. Somebody should have told me my sophomore year, bro, you're not gonna get past 6 foot. You should probably start thinking about some other things.
D2 at the very most.
Yeah, and it's like that fucked me up. But at the same time, bro,
Coach A said I was an NAIA running back.
that's a good thing to tell somebody though. If it's
Baker
I was
University.
like, I don't got $30,000 a year for that bullshit. I don't get full rides.
Baker University said, we think you'll do way better with your hand on the ground. I thought I could be a linebacker, nigga. My last 2 years in Emporia, I was balling at the end, nigga. I'm thinking, damn. If I can go
Man, we try to tell you that stupid shit in high school. We just didn't have the people.
We
Move
ain't
your ass over here, man.
We ain't got nobody. I gotta play linebacker. We ain't got no fucking linebacker. The end was easy. I was quick. I was strong. Even though I was small, I was still strong.
That's
pushed them big.
And me, when I was senior year, I was the fucking guard. I'm the smallest person in the league on the line. The fastest one out there, though.
I was a 5'9" 2 guard. Just so y'all know. Damn. 5'9" 2 guard.
Hey man,
I stood no
Dream
chance.
big, bro. Dream big.
Stood no chance.
No, they should have. I was behind my dog Phil, y'all, and he was born to be a point guard. So they brought
What's
me.
he
in.
like 6'1"?
He was born. His dad just had. I think he strapped him up in the basement when he was younger and made him rewatch the state championship game like over and over. But he's been playing basketball forever, right?
Yeah.
I got there and I competed against him, and I was a 2 guard, and that was cool for the moment. Somebody should have told me like, "Yo, you should probably just try to back up Marcus, because when you go to college, you can't be a fucking 2 guard, bro. Like it's not gonna work." And that's exactly what happened. I went to college and the 2 guards were 6'5" and up. Like, and that it was over for me because I was like, okay, now my left hand is weak as fuck. I can't even dribble. You know what I mean? It's just, I wish somebody would have told me and got in my ear and really, as a kid, just like try to figure out what it was that made me.
So you didn't crush your own dreams?
No, I went all the way with it because that was all I knew. Nobody taught me how to sign up for to try to get a scholarship. Nope.
Right.
Did you like that reality check though? Like looking back, do you like it now? Like that you had to deal with that shit?
Yeah, but at the same time, I wish.
Was you 6'5"?
No, I wish I would. No, because I learned later in life like this type of stuff is my passion and whatnot. I wish I would have been involved a little bit with that stuff when I was in high school, because the network. Like I got a network full of athletes and shit that I knew growing up and would going to these AAU tournaments and shit, and it doesn't really do nothing for me in this realm. Yeah. And like I when I was in high school, bro, I felt myself clicking up with these motherfuckers. And it was all because I was like, basketball was everything. This is my way out, so I need to stay around basketball people. Whole time I'm ignoring people who are trying to rap, trying to produce. And it's like, I just think, man, parents got to be more involved in like just influencing their kids. Like, you try this.
Whatever your child picks up and wants to do, man, put all your time and effort into it.
I started rapping when I was younger, and then I got motherfuckers. They didn't get as enthusiastic about it as they got about basketball.
I mean, nobody saw anyone from here being a rapper or being anything musically, I guess you could say. But we got some cold ass ball players from Topeka. Everybody know who they are, so it's like, man, you can make it playing basketball. You can do it playing football. You can. And ain't nobody about to hype you up being a rapper. I mean, cool. You made this little song, put on MySpace. All right, cool. Talk about it in the hallway at school, and that's it.
That was the most fun part. Having like ciphers in the hallway.
Right. But
I wish I was involved in that shit because I was so fucking focused on like getting to college. It was like, if I don't get to college, I'm gonna disappoint my dad. If I don't get to college, I'm gonna disappoint
involved in a bunch of different shit.
But that's another thing, bro. People look at me weird because I really don't give a fuck about what the family be thinking. I'm like, I'm doing what the fuck I want. People know I'll pack up all my shit and move out of the world if I have to.
You're stronger than me.
Special ability.
And there's a lot of people who are missing their blessings and shit because, oh well, my mom's here, my dad's over there, I gotta see her. I'm like, fuck them. They done fuck their life up. You gonna fuck yours up just because they don't want you to go? Fuck them. Mm-hmm. My grandma tried to talk me out of joining the Marine Corps so many times. Like, you gonna go over there and get killed? I'm like, you don't understand what I'm about to do in Topeka. I'm really about to kick in somebody's door for real. Like, I can get killed here. At least over there, I got a fucking armored truck I can sit in.
Right. And some, for sure, money.
Right.
And yeah, I think and those are two like it gets even deeper with like being a doctor, being a lawyer.
Yeah.
Maybe your kid is meant to be a fucking CSI fucking detective, but all these things, man. I know in high school, man. If I said I wanted to be a Fed, I wouldn't have any friends. Like it's just because that's the culture we grew up in.
And what's sad is you need that motherfucker as a friend.
Right.
Right. You need them as a friend.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what I'm gonna just improve that at like. That's all you can do as a parent is just try to improve the things that you've seen went wrong in your childhood with your kid.
Be more accepting in what they actually want.
I think our generation is the one who can break that because our parents, I mean, they grew up in it was still fucking damn near slavery when our parents were born, you know. So we grew up in the 90s, born in the 90s. So we like all that shit was dead at that point, you know. So we kind of just grew up. We grew up different, but the same as them. Like, cause all they knew was what they saw in the 60s and 70s.
And we grew up together.
Yeah,
we weren't separate but equal.
Yeah, but they raised us like they were raised in the 60s and 70s, and then that didn't necessarily work in the 90s and 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I find that disconnect with my family a lot because especially with this new wave type of shit that I'm doing. It's just like a disconnect in conversations. Like on Thanksgiving, motherfuckers like, "Where you working at now?" It's like, bro, that's the least interesting thing about me.
Facts.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Right.
Like, and I just feel judgment. And it's like, man, like that's what I'm gonna try my hardest with my family going. Just no judgment. You want to be a fucking ballerina? If I have a son who wants to be a ballerina, bro, I'm gonna know life. Being a ballerina, I'm gonna see everything that there is to know about it. I'm gonna see who's the dopest ballerina, so I can connect with my kid and make them feel like, yo, it's
put them
okay.
in the camps, show them the videos, fucking
That shit, you make a lot of money doing that shit too.
You can make a lot of money doing anything if you invest your time and effort into it.
Hell yeah. Let's get into these last two topics before we slide up out of here. It was the hip hop leak week.
Hey, I just want to say shout out to everybody still watching.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody, man.
Thursday night, 10 o'clock.
Yeah, what it is, y'all.
It's the late show, man.
Snello.
I know everybody's out here on them drugs and drink at this time. You know, if you still up.
Dare to be different, you know. Come on.
Appreciate y'all. It was hip hop leak week, starting with Nelly. Yeah, Nelly accidentally put his
accident.
Yeah, I don't know how that's an accident.
Okay.
Yeah,
he did it himself. That's
I heard that she did it on his shit.
She did it.
Did you see the video when he saw it? He was on the Barstool interview with Kevin Hart, and I guess he got a notification on his phone, and he was talking, and he looked down his phone like, "Oh God!" He just kept on talking. He was just like, "Fuck."
Oh shit.
Yeah,
That's horrible.
I mean, what the fuck you gonna say? Who cares?
Yeah.
Perfect publicity for their new show that's coming this month. Ironically,
Who got a show?
the new season of Husbands of Hollywood
okay.
comes out in like I think
So
today.
he probably did do it himself.
I think it was on purpose. That's my thing, but
It was on his Instagram, wasn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
But he didn't even trip. He was just like, "Oh God." And he like was on his phone, and he was like, "All right, back to shit."
The one thing this video made me realize is I need to stop moaning when I get head because it sounds crazy.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I thought the same shit.
I was like, I gotta stop doing that goofy ass shit.
He's
bro.
gonna
Like,
sit there like,
no, that's for real.
they like that shit.
nah, fuck out of here, cuz.
Silence, fuck
Doing
that.
good.
Thanks. It's great.
Yo, I'm making orangutan noises, nigga. What?
Good job. Fuck that.
Pat
I'm
it on
making
the head.
noises.
I'm talking shit.
My thing was he was moaning like he was just getting just the best top of his life. That top look, that was some.
I ain't even see this shit.
So was
average looking top.
Was her top better
I would skip
than
that porn for sure.
Isaiah Rashad's top, or you
Okay,
think-
here we go.
Whose top was
Let's
better?
why man? Why you do that, bro? Why this man
stay
jump
on-
like that?
Let's stay on Nelly for just a little bit.
Sorry.
We'll get there.
Nelly was getting some regular top, and like she definitely could handle what he had. So she should.
Mouth on your wiener feels good.
She should have been doing some moves. She had some regular top, and he was acting like she was breaking him off. So vicious.
That might have been the best he ever had.
Man, get the fuck out of here.
It might have been. Shit.
She didn't even change speed. She was the same speed the whole 30 seconds. A long ass 30-second video, nigga.
Yeah. I ain't even see it.
Boring ass head she had. Like
I ain't even see the shit.
I watched that shit, man.
That shit was.
I watched Pino, so man, if somebody's sex tape leak, I'm gonna go watch it.
And you're curious.
Look at the shit.
Yeah.
You watch what?
I said I watch porn, so like I'm not uncomfortable about it. Some people are like, man, why you watching that shit?
It's a famous
porn,
person,
right? It's like you watch porn, right?
Watch everybody's sex tape that leaks,
right? I mean, shit, you watch porn. That's public sex tapes.
I was telling somebody about R. Kelly's sex tape, and I was like, bro, the shit was hilarious.
Oh, you wild.
The shit was hilarious.
Which one?
The girl. The girl.
You seen that?
The man.
Yeah.
Oh wow, was it on DVD or something?
It was way back when the shit like first came out. So it was.
Damn,
I don't know where I saw that, but I saw
Think
it.
of your body.
And the
That's a portal.
the girl was just sitting there dancing the whole time. Like, bro, the shit was fucking hilarious to me.
Allegedly.
Hydrated too.
Yeah, he was
That shit
hydrated. Shit. I'm
Shit is awkward though.
Yeah.
I just don't understand why.
I'd piss on a bitch if she asked.
Oh God,
If
I
she
don't
asked-
understand why motherfuckers be tripping over a
permission.
celebrity sex tape. Like, you act like
It's
these
so
motherfuckers
average.
ain't fucking. You trying to fuck them? What you mean? They fucking.
My thing is, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck's going on in your life to where you gotta have a sex tape? That what? Why are you making a sex tape?
Just so you can watch it later. It's kind of cool.
For what?
I don't like watching myself fuck.
I mean,
I'm not doing
It's
that.
uncomfortable.
I'm not doing that. Like,
I kind of like it.
I just
You like it?
I feel like in when you at that level, like you got to be a little bit more careful. But me, I wouldn't give a fuck. One of my shits get
Also,
leaked. I'm like, hey,
my
bitch,
next
you seen
question,
it
yeah.
was.
Would you guys be embarrassed if
Yeah,
your iCloud
what?
got hacked?
Y'all gonna be upset because some of y'all girlfriends might be in there.
Yo, you talking about them?
Topeka is small.
You know. Y'all is a general statement, not y'all.
I wouldn't be that upset. I don't really keep that.
You say you talking about them? Or?
Yeah, some of y'all's girl might be in there. I might have one of her little titty pics or something.
I wouldn't worry.
It's gonna
'cause
be
I
their
wouldn't
brawl.
doing that shit.
This
Anyway.
nigga be
God.
Snapshot and fucking OnlyFans. You got a whole folder.
Man, no, I do got somebody's OnlyFans pictures. A few people, someone's like, "Bro, you seen this?" And I'm like, "I did now. Save that though."
These bitches got an NFT. They sex content.
Hey man, that's the
NFT
way
that
to
shit,
move
man.
it. That's the way to move
It
it.
does suck how easy it is to steal that shit, and like kind of fucked up.
Man, it is, but I mean, if you
they're
putting
putting
it
it
out
behind
there, it's like,
But they're putting it behind a paywall, and somebody will just screen record it, and then they have it, and then fucking leak it without even paying for
that's
it.
literally what half of what I'd say about 60% of Pornhub is.
You get sued nowadays though.
Yeah,
You can't. They're getting that tight.
that's
You
good.
just go.
Honestly,
That's why you just go to Twitter, nigga. Twitter got all the pro now.
Hey, nigga.
Yeah, Twitter got the pro now.
if they feel like blasting themselves, then yeah, they'll put it on there.
Twitter got the right amount of pro now. Think about how much time you waste on Pornhub just to get 30 seconds, just to get to the part you like for 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Not real quick. You go to Twitter, you go to the right clip. Bow. 30 seconds, bow. In and out.
You got a short attention span.
That's where it
Yeah,
starts,
yeah.
though. It always starts at
love
Twitter.
I mean, you gotta watch the beginning to see what's going. I watched the beginning.
You
to
like
see
the
what's
storylines?
Little bit.
I appreciate storylines for sure.
And I've been watching the stiff socks podcast, and most of it is about the porn categories and shit. And I'm like, they be talking about some shit. I'm like, bro, I've never even dug that deep into it, but now I'm over here thinking about myself. And I love it. Hey, y'all ever seen nugget
You've
porn?
been digging deep, bro.
Nugget porn.
You haven't.
What episode was it? We're not gonna do this again.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention this on the show again.
Quadriplegics.
No. You wildin'. Yeah, chill out. Yeah.
Torso porn.
That shit is hilarious.
No.
You gotta get off. You gotta get off Pornhub though.
Say what?
Yeah, get on E-fucked.
Not that one.
I fucks with.
It just sounds aggressive.
I fucks with XNXX. I fucks with
X hamster.
I fucks with
They got the HD on that
nigga
motherfucker.
porn
X hamster.
X hamster.
Porn MD,
Nigga porn
nigga.
nigga.
You can find anything on there.
Put your
Porn
favorite
MD.
porn sites in the comments.
Yeah,
Please, yeah.
No.
Nigga porn.
Drop your porn sites, drop your
Like I said,
OnlyFans. We
niggas
promoting
go-
all that
Go
shit.
to Twitter.
I say
Drop your Twitters. Yeah.
fuck Pornhub because they had a video of a young lady getting raped and
Oh no.
she reported it and they just like blocked her.
Oh yeah, no.
I feel like that happens a lot though. Yeah, I mean,
Bro, no. We ain't fucking.
It does.
Bro.
But if you know, then why not just take it down?
Yeah.
They could have just took it down and helped.
true.
But they didn't. They just blocked her and said
Right.
fuck you.
They
Right.
they had to figure that shit out though recently, because the credit card companies, they started threatening them, and that's the same thing with it happened before the OnlyFans shit, because the same thing happened with OnlyFans. Like you can't get no ad money if they got that type of shit on there.
Oh yeah.
So that Pornhub, they completely wiped out so much shit.
I think
Like, there's
a lot of the amateur videos got deleted and shit.
yeah, a lot of those.
Like the real amateur, like y'all niggas putting up y'all videos and shit. Like,
I like that category. Makes you feel at home.
Shit.
that's what Michael what's it called?
I don't like
said
feeling at
on
home. I can be at home. I like.
This one he said, man, take me to the.
I need extreme.
Take me to the fucking Miami
You trying to be in the back of that stairwell?
glass
Give
mansion.
me the storyline. Give
Yeah.
me the pool boy that has to pull the bitch's zipper
It's
up
like,
in the back.
oh, I've never done this before.
And that's my thing though. Like it's the same thing with street beefs. I can't watch too much. I can't watch the good fights, like the ones that last a long time, because I'm like, this is horrible fighting. I'd rather watch the UFC. But like the quick knockouts, I watch those shits.
Yeah.
But with the porn, it's the same thing. It's like, why would I watch some shit that I could do? Let me watch this shit. over here.
Nugget porn, nigga. Nugget porn. Nigga, nugget porn.
Wow,
God damn.
Bro, y'all ever seen a deaf chick?
man, that's cringe.
I've seen a few deaf chicks. Yeah.
A deaf chick's porn, but that shit's funny.
I bet you a blunt.
That shit is hilarious, bro.
I don't want to know what they moan like.
And that's the funny part, nigga. I seen this cold ass deaf chick. I'm like, but she ain't deaf. And he was talking, she just sitting there smiling. I'm like, bitch, you ain't gonna say nothing. Like, this bitch really deaf. Got into it, and she just sitting there cheesing the whole time. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you on?
Bitch is good with her hands.
She's on mute.
I bet you a blind
Oh,
fuck
man.
a blind fuck would be probably fun. You got to direct them to the dick to get the head.
I would love to be blind and fuck.
They trying to give you head. You got to guide their head.
Then nothing would matter.
It would feel better.
Man, bro, that shit. Bro,
You hit the missionary. They trying
for all y'all out there
trying to
watching
grab and
this,
find your body part.
look up some damn nugget porn, man.
No,
it'll change your life. It'll change your life, bro.
I'm sure it would,
yeah.
dude. I'm fine with
Cool on this. That's weird.
Man, that's just funny.
That's weird.
Man, sure it is funny. So
No,
funny,
chill, bro. Chill out.
Hey, if you can't laugh while you fucking, man, shit, something wrong with
Nah,
you.
yeah,
Nah,
okay.
and that's the
but
thing.
not
I went to
nugget
eat
porn,
fucked
though.
after
That's
you had told me
different.
about it, bro. And that is like porn comedy.
Exactly, this
No.
shit is hilarious.
This nigga is crazy.
Are
Bro,
you
he just
wanking
being there
or
with
you
it.
just
Ain't nobody that bad. Bro, if you jacking your shit to eat fuck, you got something wrong with you.
LOL.
Bro, but the motherfucker that be fucking roasting them girls, bro, that shit is
on
hilarious.
the casting couch?
Yeah.
talking hella
Oh my
shit.
god, that shit is. You can't
That
tell
is
me that
funny.
shit ain't funny,
No,
bro.
but I'm not.
Maybe it's funny, but I'm not. When it's time to handle business, I'm not trying to
But
laugh.
bro, I get on that shit in the middle of the day, just sit there and start watching videos and start laughing and shit.
That is a
real-
porn addiction.
Now in real
I
life,
got one.
In real life, yeah, you got laughter and sex. But when I'm watching porn, I'm not trying to laugh. I'm trying to
Nigga, you zoned in.
Then they
like,
get out.
this nut real quick. I got shit
And
to
then
do.
now.
He said, I got shit to do.
I gotta go to work in the morning. Nigga. That's a, you know what I mean?
Oh god, man, get on EFUCK, get you a quick laugh, and then hop on your little site
I'm
and
gonna have
do
to
what
see
you
what
gotta
it's
do.
about. I like laughing. Not when
EFUKT for those of you that don't know. EFUKT. EFUCKed.
Use promo code Jordan Rice.
Promo code
Jordan
Rice93.
Jordan Brawls.
Jordan the Brawl.
Jordan the Brawl.
Yeah.
JT.
The next leak was a little deeper, and I'm not talking about how far. You know, what I'm saying I'm not talking about that.
Right,
this one right here is fucked up.
Yeah.
Just cause, man, like,
let's get serious before we joke about it.
Yeah, I'll just say that, bro. Like, I would never be like, nah, I'm not listening to Isaiah Rashad. I'm never on that type of shit, man. That shit is fucked up, bro. Like, and just being an Isaiah Rashad fan for so long, man, he spoke about depression and suicide a lot, definitely in his early days. So I just feel for him in this moment.
So what exactly? I read
the video got leaked. He was sucking dick.
Oh, damn.
So I read it, but I didn't know like how deep it got in the video. I didn't.
Oh, he was sucking dick.
Okay.
And getting his dick sucked by 2 dudes at the same time.
And the talking, it was weird. Did you see it?
Yeah.
It was weird. I got my 2 homies here. We'd be like, what?
Wait. No. Press pause. Nigga, what?
Say what?
He said he had his 2 homies in there?
He had 2 Mexican dudes or something. I don't know the script. I don't know the transcript, but
Yeah.
I remember.
I can't remember what he said that was very weird, though.
It was strange. It was almost not like.
What was he holding? He was holding something, too, that I couldn't figure out what the fuck he was holding.
Man,
You're shocked by this, huh?
Yeah, and I'm part of the Alphabet Mafia, nigga, and that like that.
You about to go download that album?
This nigga stream is going up.
Have you listened to his last album?
I don't listen to dude. I ain't never heard nothing dude came out.
He's
with.
good. Last album was really good.
He's cool.
He's hella good. Hardest gay rapper out, I think. You said Tyler.
So is he?
I think Tyler is gay.
Did he come out as gay, or was it just a sex tape leak?
I mean, shit,
totally not
I
gay.
mean, come on, nah, bro. That's
I understand, but like if he came out as it is what it is. Whatever. But if it's just a leak, then now you get like, bro, what the fuck going on
But
here?
that's the fucked up part. You can like it's not anybody else's place to out you.
Yeah.
And it's like you got to respect
I mean,
people's privacy.
they already said that fucking
for sure.
most of these motherfuckers in the industry are on some hot shit anyway.
And that's what sucks because he probably felt like he
man.
couldn't come out because like the industry is so homophobic.
How? Half these niggas is wearing purses.
And that's the thing, like
half these niggas is painting their nails. Half these niggas is chains is wrapped clean around their Adam's apple.
Yeah. I don't even think.
Half these niggas is wearing. Young Thug wore a whole blue dress. This
That
is
dress
supposed to
was
be
tight. It was
this
like a
is supposed to be
kimono.
a blood. This nigga wore a blue dress, and they let this shit slide. Fuck that. No.
you don't like that?
Hell no. Pull the plug. That's what? Are you serious? Lil Nas X can't do what he do, but this motherfucker can get away with a dress? Fuck that.
Hold on, speak on it. Talk
That's
your
not
shit.
cool.
Talk your
Why
shit.
can't this nigga who's openly gay do what he do? He gets scrutinized and get talked shit to, but this motherfucker who constantly is doing some suspect shit, he gets back by the streets. He's a real street nigga. Man, fuck that. No, you wore a dress, nigga. That's gay. That's not cool. Especially when you're gonna go and when you're gonna go the way he went. Like, come on, man. If you are a man and you openly wear dresses and that's what you like to do that. You grown. Ain't nobody paying your bills but you. Do that. Fuck the judgment. You already doing some suspect shit as it is. You came in the game calling your homeboys babe and shit. Come on. So just stick with your guns, nigga.
Right?
That's nothing wrong with that, bro. Come on, bro. Like I said, as a nigga who's a part of the Alphabet Mafia, there's nothing wrong with that shit. You grown. You a motherfucking man. Who gonna tell you what you can and can't do? Do what you do. But don't try to make it seem like, no, fuck that. Because he a real street nigga. And fuck that. No, that's weird. That's not cool. That's not masculine. Ain't nothing thuggish or gangster about that. You wore a dress, dog. That's weird.
So now we see why you don't fuck with
That's
Young Thug.
feminine. No, like, it ain't even that. The nigga's music is horrible. I don't care. But it's just that shit bothers me. Like, how can he get away with that? But this nigga who's really about that can't.
Why?
That's dumb. It's like a double standard.
Did y'all announce to your family and shit that y'all were straight?
I'm so glad you fucking said that.
I
I
don't
done thought
understand.
about that
understand,
so
yeah.
many times.
Yeah, it's like
I seen Love Simon, nigga, and he had a whole little part in that movie about that. And it showed all these teenage kids coming out to their parents as straight, and it was awkward as fuck. Everybody in the theater was laughing, but it was so fucking awkward.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's
what I
like,
don't
nigga,
get.
And like, you know how hard it is? I was 24 when I came out. You know how hard that was as a grown-ass man? I cried about that shit. For like a week, I cried about it. Just thinking about it. How am I going to tell this person, that person, my niggas, who are genuinely my homeboys, played football with these niggas, smoked weed with these niggas, fucked bitches with these niggas.
Got cussed out by your mama with
Niggas.
His mama used to be on hot shit.
Mom cussed us out. Dad cussed us out, nigga.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, I just don't understand why anybody has to even disclose that information.
Because it's not your business.
It's not at all. And like that's why I feel like him getting outed was so fucked up.
That's fucked
But
up.
there was hella motherfuckers that was backing him. Like,
No.
y'all not about to slander this man over here. But
You can't.
Well, most people are gonna back him
tight.
up.
Yeah, it's like
is that what Nicki Minaj and Soulja Boy was trying to hint at?
when
Did you-
Talking about.
They was on Twitter live or Facebook, something live or whatever, and they was talking, and Nicki Minaj asked Soulja Boy about undercovers in the rap game, and Soulja Boy was like, "No, we not gonna discuss no undercovers or suspects." But I saw it, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. And I kept on scrolling. I don't fuck with neither one of them, but is that
that's
what?
cool that Soulja Boy like doesn't give a fuck or like he wasn't trying to out anybody.
I mean, he was running around kind of laughing about the shit. Like, we not about to do it. We not about to out nobody like that. But we not talking about that over here. But I'm like,
to me, it's just like I just don't get it. It's just the logic doesn't line up for me. Like, I don't give a fuck to tell any of my friends what female I'm fucking. I don't get like at a certain age you grow.
Rihanna.
Yeah, if I fuck Rihanna, y'all gonna know.
The world's
I won't.
gonna
You,
know.
I won't even have to say anything, bro. You will just notice a difference.
this nigga coming in at Gucci suit. What the fuck you got going on?
Think about it. Think about it.
I'm not answering calls.
Nigga, I'm busy. I'm busy.
Fucking Rihanna.
Yeah, you won't see me for at least a month. I'm gonna have to reflect on it. Just in my house, just sitting there reflecting on it.
Man,
Just chilling in Barbados without her. You're like, this is where she lived.
man, let me go see your mama in the house real quick.
Yeah, shout out to Isaiah Rashad, man.
Yeah, that changes nothing for me.
Rainbow.
Oh, it does turn
Gangster.
him into a bottom dog.
Rainbow gangster, nigga. Oh, no, he's still the top.
Bottom
He's
dog
still
and
Bottom
Same.
dog ENT.
That is funny.
No,
as
but he's
fuck. That is
no,
hilarious.
fuck that. He's verse. Verse dog. ENT.
That is hilarious.
Go
Both of them is hilarious.
top and bottom.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, that's. I didn't know he.
Hey.
I knew it was a gay
See, I don't
sex tape,
know.
but I didn't know what the
Ain't
extent
no
of
wrong.
it was.
He's a rainbow gangster. That's cool.
Yeah, fuck.
I don't know that much about him, so I
Rainbow
wouldn't even
thugs,
really.
all right.
And his music doesn't like he talks about bitches and shit sometimes, but it's not like, you know,
Probably fucking bitches too.
he probably
Nigga,
is.
come
And that's
on,
why
bro.
I think Tyler's on the same shit too.
I'm the
Bro,
beat.
I don't
think-
believe that. I don't believe Tyler.
Just because of how much he trolled about it, or what?
Yeah, I just think he.
that's bullshit.
You think
I
Tyler
think
Tyler
he
Creed is
is.
really gay? Like 100% gay?
I think he be playing. He play a lot. He be trolling and bullshit.
But maybe that's
Can't
why.
That's why I didn't really think he was bi when he said that. I was like,
think so.
man,
I
you
don't
on some
think so,
bullshit.
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to,
I can see it.
I got it.
But-
And even if I did see it, I still wouldn't believe it.
if there's a video that leaked,
I need to see
like
proof, nigga.
This Isaiah Rashad video, then that'd be the proof. Because
If that's the dick he was sucking,
Well,
Tyler.
no,
Tyler and Frank Ocean.
Oh man.
I think that's the only way you can get confirmation, unless somebody says it themselves. Like unless they say it in their shit. Like it's hard to take him
He
serious.
said he's been kissing white boys since 03 or some shit.
Bro,
like
he
that.
also
He says
says so much shit.
I know, but I feel like
He had
that's
a
why
song about
he says it so much that
stalking and raping bitches.
yeah. But I feel like if you make a joke so much about something, it's probably might be a little bit true.
There's truth in every joke,
If
they
you
say.
keep repeating, it's like it's probably his way of coming out and just like making it
He's probably somewhere on the spectrum.
like not a big deal because
mean,
it's
you
not
just-
like a super like I'm out now. It's
Let's
just
be
like
honest
some
though. The gay niggas of the industry, they got some of the best music out there. You can't tell me that Tyler the Creator music ain't good. You can't tell me
His
Frank
new
Ocean
album's
ain't got
fucking
shit.
good.
I didn't heard. I'm not a Tyler fan, but I didn't heard some verses where I was shocked.
Exactly.
He's cold. He's
His new album's really fucking
he's
good.
versatile.
That
didn't heard-
earthquake joint, I was like, nigga, come on with it
Like
then.
that lumberjack
That's
shit.
my shit.
Earthquake, man. That's my shit for
His
real.
verse
I
on
love
something
that
to
song.
rap about.
Is that the long one?
Freddie Gibbs and shit.
No. I don't think it's that long.
Tyler got a song with Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah,
I got
a song with Lil Wayne too.
I gotta check that out.
And
Freddie's that nigga right now,
he
boy.
freestyled that in one take. He says it at the end. That was one take too, and starts giggling. That little dumbass voice he got. Yeah, he was snapping.
Yeah,
I had to check that out.
Tyler's
He
a
had
fucking
voice
genius.
inflections and all kinds of shit, different flow switch ups, in like one take. That nigga was snapping.
I knew it from a long time ago too, man. That Tyler the Creator was gonna be sticking around for a long
You
time.
can see that he was always
ahead of the
other
game.
one of the other guys. You could say the other guys.
And that's the thing about the hip hop community. If he is bisexual, like that's the thing, man. It kind of shows in some of these people's music, like Frank Ocean, Tyler, even Isaiah Rashad. It's like these motherfuckers their sound is really different. Even if you want to go to Lil Nas X when his hip hop shit, there ain't nobody who really sounds like Lil Nas X. They kind of sound like their own thing. They're always different, and that's the thing. Hip hop, it always deflects. It's like if it's different, I ain't fucking with that.
Right.
If you're weird or you know what I'm saying, we ain't fucking with that music.
And that's what caught my ear when on the new Isaiah album. It's like it's different than his old shit too, and it's all put together so well.
To me, the different shit be the best shit to me. The different shit,
Yeah.
like the shit that don't nobody really know about, the shit don't nobody hip to.
But I think that goes further with your young thug thing. It's because some of those people who are probably undercover or whatever, they probably feel like they need to stick in that box, or else if they get a little too alternative, they'll get looked at like that in the hip hop community specifically. You know what I mean? Like if I start getting all experiments with my music and really being vulnerable on my songs, people are gonna think I'm weird.
Why aren't you talking about killing people?
Why aren't you talking about bitches?
Where's the cocaine raps?
Yeah, like,
How many guns you got?
oh yeah, I definitely see the change though, and it's dope. I don't like seeing people have to fucking suffer.
Yeah.
So
is anybody like trying to bash him? I haven't seen.
people are bashing him. People are
like
making fun
industry
of him.
people.
Yeah, they're just making fun of him.
Making fun of him.
I think most industry people are supporting him.
I say I don't give a fuck what me and you talk, man. We don't fucking matter to him.
I
But
feel
industry
nothing
people,
from that.
yeah.
nothing.
Like it means nothing.
If industry people are bashing him,
was
that's
shocking.
different.
Very random.
It's just news, But yeah, it was random.
Very
Okay. Oh.
Isaiah Rashad sucking dick. What?
He's sucking dick.
What happened?
Just so excited to see it.
I just woke up from
But
a
I
nap,
watched it.
dog. What is happening here?
That's funny.
Nelly getting top on Instagram. What is happening today?
Ellie getting top.
And he has a regular wiener.
Isaiah giving
Yeah,
top.
he didn't get good reviews. That's funny.
That's funny.
He got flamed way more than Isaiah did.
See, no, never mind. Cause y'all me and y'all don't want to talk about that. Never mind.
What? I got a little dick, so I don't care.
Oh damn!
Talk your shit.
I was gonna say I don't know. I don't think Nelly's shit was that bad. I think what it is.
Yeah, it's
I think
average.
what it is it's Nelly. You look at Nelly's. He's an older guy. Still got his all his. He still got his hairline intact. He's a good looking brother. He got in nice shape. So you just assume, just looking at the nigga, he's supposed to be just slamming on bitches. And then you look at it.
I ain't
and
gonna lie, bro. I've always thought, low-key thought, like, if I'm a regular nigga, these niggas was regular niggas before they was whoever the fuck they are.
Bro, these is human beings.
Like, these motherfuckers ain't got shit. These motherfuckers ain't fucking all night like they song says. These is one-hitter quitters too, goddammit.
Yeah.
These
And then
motherfuckers
these niggas is fucking like they, cause these niggas is drugged the fuck up. I done fucked on Adderall before. You fuck forever.
Hey.
You ever took Adderall and had sex? Shit lasts forever. You can't nut. You focus like a motherfucker. Like you're focused. Like for real. You thinking about the next position you gonna do, how you gonna do it. Like my
Fucking
brain
killing
was
it right
really-
now.
My brain was kicking, nigga. Like I'm drilling this bitch right now. What am I about to do next? Yep, just like that. Bam.
Yep.
Like
Hey, what's great? I can really see niggas saying shit like that too.
on fucking Adderall.
That does make
Because
sense,
you
though.
know Adderall kicks you in gear, nigga. It was like real shit. Like nigga, yeah, this is an activity right now. This is shit.
funny as fuck, bro.
Nigga, I'm sweating.
That's hilarious.
Nigga, I'm sweating. I done came out my socks. Like what?
You done fucked out the
Damn.
socks, bro.
I keep my
serious
socks
shit.
Fuck off of Addy.
and I'm a nigga that keep my socks. I gotta like you if I take my socks off.
True.
I love you if I take my socks off, nigga.
Respect.
Other than that, my feet's ugly. My socks are staying on.
I slide them things off.
I might have some fly ass socks.
That's weird. No socks on.
What? You got them, nigga. What?
Hell no.
My feet start sweating.
Good hospital socks with the grip on the bottom.
Hey, come on, you know what it is, nigga. You got to get the grippies.
Fucking hospital socks.
You got to get the grippies.
My bed is kind of close to the wall, so my bare foot it sticks on the wall. And I got leverage that way.
Nigga.
Yeah, nigga.
The grippy,
if you're barefoot and you have carpet and you try to do a stand-up position, you start sliding back slowly.
Right, I done slid on carpet before, nigga. You got to get the grippies.
Oh, this meme cracked me up this week.
Put some shoes on.
It said dudes be twerking when they do missionary.
No, that's real shit.
I noticed that. I was like, holy shit, because if you're doing it right, you're legit twerking.
Yeah.
You do.
And it's less work if you do it that way.
And if you an athletic nigga, you got some hips on you, nigga. That's where your power come from, is your hips, nigga.
I dead ass noticed that when I was fucking one time, and I was like, man, I'm legit, right? Like I'm
broken that bitch, nigga. But your ass is bouncing.
Like,
You clapping? Yeah.
throwing this thing back right now.
That is funny as hell, bro. Why the fuck did I just
nigga be clapping, blood.
Why did y'all just say that, nigga? What the fuck? I ain't never heard that before.
Real nigga
It's
be
real.
clapping.
That's funny as shit, bro.
Nigga be like they're clapping like a motherfucker, clapping her cheeks and your cheeks. Cheeks just clapping like them. Everybody clapping.
That's funny as fuck.
That's everywhere.
Ass everywhere.
You think that's why the missionary position is frowned upon because it makes some
nigga,
dudes feel.
missionaries the shit.
But a lot of dudes will talk shit on missionaries. Like, I don't fuck with
Them
them.
motherfuckers.
It's only doggy style.
Bro, we as many to realize that we be lying.
Doggy style is the finisher. I don't give a fuck. For me, it is. I know it's about that time. Oh yeah, okay, yep. Go ahead and flip. I'm about to, that's where all the best strokes come from. You got your pivot. You got your hips right there, especially when you on the edge of the bed, nigga. You got your feet in the ground. And it's about game
the hospital
time.
Socks. Remember that.
It's about game time. You about to dunk on this bitch. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
We as men got to realize that we be lying.
You gotta keep it real.
People lie because they're uncomfortable with themselves.
And motherfuckers want to make themselves more than what the fuck they is. Like it ain't even
like
that
motherfucker,
serious.
when you in that missionary, you twerking that ass.
You twerking, nigga.
Bro, don't say it like that, nigga. What? that sound good.
You twerking that ass. If you doing it right. If you're doing it right.
And it
better have
feel
some dollar
good
bills
and
ready
the
for me.
If you doing it right and the booty good, nigga, you twerk.
Mm-hmm.
If it's some mundane bullshit, nigga, you gonna be just humping,
Nigga.
trying to hurry up.
Y'all niggas is funny, bro. Y'all are hilarious, bro.
Just moving your shoulders. Your shoulders is just assisting you with the pump. This is some bullshit. I'm ready.
Man, the older I get though, man, I think my sex drive is dying a little bit.
Goddamn right, nigga. You tired? You come on.
It's like I don't feel like doing that shit.
And shit.
Yeah, like what?
I
I gotta
don't
do
know about
cardio
that.
right now. Like what?
I don't know about that.
Nah, my sex drive is still there.
I'm about to feel like shit.
It's still there, but
But
like
sometimes,
I think I got more post nut clarity. Like man, I could have did something different today, but
nigga.
you know, like 5 years ago, I would be like, I gotta fuck today. I got to. Like sometimes it was multiple times a day, but now it's like, man, if I get to it this week, man,
nigga, I'm in a whole relationship. We ain't fucked in 2 weeks, nigga, and I ain't even tripping. We'll get to it. We get to it. I gotta go to work the next day too, and you coming over and you trying to do what? Nah. 4 o'clock we'll be here shortly.
I need some testosterone or something in my life.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think that post nut clarity just gets me. I'm like, bro,
Nigga,
I really could have got up and fucking went to Walmart instead of waiting till tomorrow. I gotta go get gas and shit in the cold now. I did that shit when the sun was up. I'm over it. God damn it.
I only get that way when I masturbate. You ever had them when you masturbate and when you get done, you kind of be like, damn, I could have definitely.
I didn't need to do this right now.
Every time.
I need to dust off the top shelf and shit. I could have did that.
You in there, stomach just wet.
Like, what am I doing with my life?
Right.
Just sit here and goo.
Wiping yourself, and you wiping yourself off in disgust. You like,
You a nasty nigga. You's a nasty nigga.
Bro. And then try to watch. I challenge anybody to do this, man. After you bust a nut, try to watch 5 more minutes of that porn.
Bro,
that you was watching.
that shit is getting swiped out so fast.
Like, please. Oh,
you looking at that
You look
shit.
terrible. No.
Because now every position look weird, and now you looking at it and you screwing your face up like.
Y'all niggas is goofy. What the
Jordan's
fuck
like,
y'all
what the fuck
over
are
here
these
doing?
torsos?
Hey, I'll watch that shit.
Oh,
I'll watch that.
I think that's illegal. I don't. I think it is.
I don't give a fuck if it's illegal or not. Shit, I done ran a stoplight before.
It sounds illegal. I guess
They give permission, bro.
Yeah, you're right.
I done ran a stoplight before.
Fuck
I ain't worried about that crime.
torso if you want to.
That shit is funny.
They need fucking too.
they do.
I'm here for it.
They do.
Any quads out there that need some, come holler at me.
All right.
Live, bro.
Last topic of the day, man.
Sure enough,
The baby versus the baby mother's brother.
Nigga. That nigga said if the floor wasn't slippery, nigga.
Bro, hold on. Before we, I just gotta say this,
Terrible
bro.
time to jump somebody.
He didn't get jumped. He got stole on and dropped.
And the
Yeah,
baby
yeah.
did.
And then the security ran after him.
I don't think he got dropped though. I think he slipped on the bowling alley. Like I seen the baby swing at him and it looked like he hit him, but you can't see it all unless there's another
I think he hit
angle.
him.
But he not
Even
He
if
hit him and slipped.
Yeah, he slipped
caught it,
definitely.
yeah.
Maybe he did hit him, but it was definitely mostly.
How is he not? How is he not like doing time and shit for all these assaults?
Cause he is. But you know what? It's not nothing to glorify, but the nigga will fight. A lot of these niggas say they gonna do this and
he
they
does.
gonna do that, and they don't do a goddamn.
He had a
thing.
video of him knocking somebody out
that
with a
nigga-
microphone in his hand, and
That
he kept
nigga,
rapping.
that nigga keeps his word. If he says in his music, he means it.
Yeah, for real. Though. That's a good question, man. Like, how is he escaping all these?
I mean, if somebody run up on you,
Maybe they're just not pressing charges. Or something?
Self-defense.
And you gotta think too. Danny Lee brother was the one that if next time I see you, bruh. That's
considered a threat. So you
threatened
got
me.
about
You
by,
threatened me, nigga. So
you got
now-
the right to protect yourself at that point. When I see you, it's like that. Oh, bet. Okay, now I got to stop you from getting me.
Okay, now
That's self-defense.
Brother should mind his business.
Definitely.
Honestly,
Yeah.
like,
Because brother, you come on. I mean, slip or not, you come on.
mind your business. This bitch keep running and fucking with this nigga. Okay, you know what I mean. Let that be.
yeah. What can you do? He looks stupid in this whole
Now
thing.
when
for
he
real, like-
now he put his hands on her type shit. All right, then
Yeah. But some words don't mean shit.
No,
But if she don't walk the fuck away from that situation, nigga, you can't really.
They both made themselves look stupid for that Instagram live argument.
Dumb as hell. Yeah, like, come on.
Like,
that's
you know
something
he's
to-
on live right now. Just walk away.
Why y'all even on live doing that?
If my
Like,
sister came at me with some shit, I'm like, so you didn't beat the nigga up and you want me to? I'm not making the trip over there to beat this nigga up for some words that was said. I don't give a
better
fuck.
be worth it. It better be worth. My sister's older. My sister don't play that shit anyway. But it's like you better
Hey,
be
your
worth it.
sister's a gangster.
It better be worth it. If I might have to go to jail, and Lord knows I ain't built for nobody's jail, it better be worth it. Because if I'm coming over here to beat a nigga up, nigga, I'm coming to hurt him. And I'm not a violent guy, but
Right.
my sister, you got no choice but to think like that when it comes to your family. So it's like I'm coming over here intentions to damn near kill you if I can.
But my thing is like, if you not gonna say nothing, what makes you think I need to come say something?
Exactly.
that was attention seeking. Like
That's all the celebrities though. Soon first place they want to jump to is Instagram Live.
well, the brother, if he really wanted to handle that, like
He could have easily
that's
did.
the
Did you see
you're
his video?
the
He
kid's
took-
uncle. You're gonna run into each other eventually. So just
The birthday party's coming up in 1 year, nigga.
you didn't have to be on Instagram and do all that.
Thank you. Or if you used to feel that hostile about it, go see him personally. Why you gotta announce?
You know where the nigga live. Your
it?
sister living over there.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the thing about like in high school, man, when people would fight, they wouldn't fight by themselves. You've never seen or heard of nobody going to the back hallway unless one-on-one, no crowd, never.
Nobody watching.
It has to be people watching.
Hell no, niggas ain't never okay. Let's slide to this bathroom. Nigga.
Nah,
You
it's
gotta-
always-
come on.
A whole
thing.
mob following them and shit. It's like
Sometimes them be the funny.
I miss high school fights so much.
Nah, I don't know. I know a couple of them when those dude got thrown off the stairs, nigga. I count.
Who was that?
I think it was dude Sean Stroman or some shit, like little white boy.
shout out
He
Sean.
did. he
said
swung and nigga Kemp slipped a jab.
Pow, and
That
then
nigga
threw him off the
it
stairs.
was like crazy. That nigga was standing there out of
him off the
nowhere. That
stairs?
nigga just said,
Off the
"Boop."
stairs.
That nigga just ducked to the left real quick. Wow, and boom.
And what's
threw
crazy,
that nigga down the
they
steps.
got
You see
suspended and
blood
shit,
all
but they
kinds of
was
shit.
they was literally best friends again as soon as they got to the office.
And he punched that nigga, bow, and then grabbed him and threw him down the steps. You seen blood.
That shit was funny.
He beat that nigga clean the fuck up, ran back down the steps, nigga, pow, 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 real quick, and jumped up, looked at him, and then walked off.
That shit was funny as fuck.
Nigga, fuck that. Remember Breonna Pace when she ran down?
I didn't want to talk about that.
Nigga,
bro, I
fuck
picked up
that.
somebody's panties off the floor. I'm like, whose balls is he?
He said crowd of people. That's the first thing I thought. I'm coming up to.
How did the draws get on the ground?
Dog, I don't know.
I
They were
still
green.
do not
And
know.
they
Out of
were
the gym
fucking
bag.
green, nigga. I remember they
And
were
I
green.
picked like, yo, somebody's drawers on the floor.
green.
Man, I wish Kari was here because she the one who beat her up.
No, nigga, her cousin beat her up. Nigga,
Shaniqua?
Shaniqua was in it, but I forget something with it started with a T or some shit. I think Trayana or some shit like that. But they mopped this bitch. I was coming up.
It was Kari and Shaniqua.
Kari was there, but Shaniqua was in the fight. But they had another cousin, a short brown,
If you're in the comments,
cute chick, nigga. And
she was
she
here
man,
earlier.
hold on,
I'm about to call her in, man. She got to talk about this. Let me call her.
I was coming up the
Call her
steps and
I'm about to call her, but we got to talk about it. It's up there now. We got to speak on it. What
I was coming up the steps, nigga, and they was holding this bitch back at the end of the hallway, nigga, and she's showing out. She's showing out. And she lets go and she starts taking off down the hallway, nigga. So I take off next to her, nigga. And I stopped about halfway. She squared up, she threw a jab, and I seen her head go backwards.
Bro, it was
it was on, nigga.
She got to be watching because she ain't answering the phone. Oh.
Everybody crowded around,
Hey,
nigga.
what you got going on right now?
I'm in the middle of doing my hair.
Oh, great. You got time to speak about a story.
What?
Yeah,
What
your fight.
I don't
What
think.
about my flight?
I don't
No,
think.
your fight.
My fight? Oh, God. Which one?
With the which one? With the Pace sisters.
I didn't fight that
I
day.
told you,
Bro, I
nigga.
swear she was in that.
I
She
told
was.
you.
Well, you must have been real close.
I
then.
think it was that. I think her name was Trayana
Turn my
and
camera off.
Shaniqua.
No, remember, she wanted to fight me, but she didn't fight me. We was in the same class together, and then she left, and then she ended up running up on Trayana, and she got her ass beat. Her sister
What I
tried to
tell?
jump in,
I told
and
you it
then
was
me beat
Trayana,
up the
nigga.
sister.
I told you it was Trayana and Shaniqua jumped in. They was busting this bitch.
This happened at Highland Park, correct?
Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't
nigga,
even get to fight
upstairs,
to see the
Division
fight. I was
2.
all the way downstairs in the main hall.
Division
All I
2
know is though, I
nigga.
picked up somebody's drawers off the floor, and I was like, bro,
She
what?
That
ran
was
up there,
Brianna's
nigga. She
sister's
threw them
draws. She
hands
tried to
up,
say it was a
threw one
gift.
punch, and her head went back like a dispenser.
Man.
Like. They mobbed on that mob.
Yeah, our camera died.
Y'all just finished the show.
Nah, we still on. We talking about y'all right now.
You should have warned her.
Brian.
Jesus.
I'm always on my best behavior. I'll be back for next Thursday.
Yes,
So everybody
yes.
who missed Kari's Corner, I'll be back.
Kari's Corner is back next week, y'all.
Yeah.
She gonna have to go into detail about that. We need to bring all the active parties on and talk about that fight.
Nigga, I
I'm
told
crying.
you.
We don't even talk to one of the parties anymore.
Hey, we gonna reach out.
I'm about to
and get
close it out
everybody.
anyway, so it's no big deal.
Yeah, don't find that girl at.
Telling you, nigga, I ran right up the steps.
Everybody who made it this far into this
That's it.
episode,
We'll
man.
talk to you later.
All right, lady, bye.
Later, bro.
Everybody who made it this far in this episode, man, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, everybody who tapped in to any of this, I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Want to give a quick shout out to the Flavor Wagon.
Yeah.
Snello.
Yeah. Like I said on the past episodes, man, go to Facebook and you can find they schedule because this is a food truck and they move different places and speak. We also have some events coming up, so look out for that too. Check out Bobby's Food Company as well. And then as you see right here on the screen, we have an advertise here. All you got to do is contact me, rawdistrictpodcast@gmail.com, and we can put your logo there.
I'm about to
For a
send my
fee.
logo in. How much? How much you charging me? I'm about to advertise my own shit.
I'm not going to say the price on here because
Okay.
Shit, we need all of that, man. Get my man Blue Chew, Roman Swipes, nigga. Ray J, put the Raycon earbuds on here, nigga.
man, we ain't promoting Ray J.
You ain't fucking with Ray J? Fuck you, nigga.
Fuck you and your Young Thug slander, bro.
Oh, yeah, nigga. Well, I don't fuck with Thug, but fuck you anyway. Nigga.
You wore a blue dress.
Give a fuck if you is Brandy's brother, nigga. I still like.
Ray
Wait
J
a
is?
minute though. Yeah,
I
nigga.
didn't know that.
What?
Yeah, brother and sister, and they Snoop Dogg's cousins.
I didn't know that.
Wow, you didn't know that shit?
Okay, he said it in the song. Wait a minute, ain't that Brandy, brother? Yeah, nigga.
Everybody, man, drop something in the comment section if you're still here. You know what I mean? And if you just finished this episode, like later on, tomorrow or the next day, man, please get in that comment section. It helps us out tremendously. It's going to be kind of hard to get sponsors for this show. If you want, just everybody. If you want to keep this show alive, man, we need your help like a motherfucker. And then Cash App as well. Please send donations because sponsorships are not going to fuck with this show. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be very, very hard. But that's the episode, man. I appreciate everybody. Anybody else got something to say?
Yeah, Snello. Shout out my nigga Crip Mac, man. Heal up, bro. Get back out on 5-5 Crip.
I just want to promote a song. I just dropped a song, Lil's Youngfield. It's called Balanced Times.
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Music, all that shit.
Tap in with my nigga. He finally rapping again.
Mm-hmm.
Take care of your brain. Mental health is real. Smoke weed a lot.
No.
And relax yourself.
Shout out to you, Thomas Stewart. But that's a wrap, y'all. Y'all stay safe out here, man.
You're